I'll start sharing it here. I'll send it. Go watch it, right? Okay. But you can go to group. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's it. I mean, I can't put it as far as you can no, you don't have to use it anymore. You can use it live. If you come over there, it's fine, but you would come on first. I see you already. So once you come on, you can use it, and then you will see. Then I'll put you on the live, and then you will see. Once I see you on video, I'll just announce you and put you on. Then we'll see you loud and clear for everybody. Well, you don't use the phone, you use the telephone. Kelly, go Kelly, right? Okay, how long you want to be on? 1 hour, 2 hours? Okay, so how long you want to be on? Okay, no problem. Let's do 1 hour.
L'amour réel vaut mieux que tout.
Justino. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry, please. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be here. First of all, I'm broadcasting from Monrovia, Liberia, and trust me, it was a little bit challenge getting myself on because if you change internet, the internet protocol is different. And so what they tried to do to me was to help me register a new StreamYard. And I'm like, no, I already have my new StreamYard. And so I had to go back and to my account and change my protocol. Well, I know how to do it. So I changed my protocol to be able to accommodate Liberian internet protocol. Then I was able to come on. And so and we are on our regular stream, yeah, so we are good. The other thing I want to say is I want to apologize really quickly because I was speaking, I didn't mute my mic. I was speaking to almost Zoe Pennue. I didn't mute my mic. And so you all heard what I was saying in the background. So that was an error on my part. And these things happen in broadcast. Thanks to Justino who called me and LPRO who said, hey, you are live. Everything you are saying, we are hearing it. I said, thank you very much. So we are hoping that Pennue is going to be here for 1 hour. That means we're going to go straight to the point. We're gonna start a little bit with cozy, and then we'll go straight to the points and ask the hard questions, and the honorable will be able to answer. So the first person that's going to be coming on is Chele Yudokla, who is coming to introduce the process, and now that will be 1 or 2 minutes, and he will face out, and then he will face out, and then I will just hold on, guys, 1 minute. Okay, welcome back. Guys, as you know, we are working everything possible to make sure that if Senator Zoe Pennue comes on, we have a perfect, very cordial, respectful, but very honest and robust interview. We'll also have Mr. Chele. But let me say this. 2 or 3 radio stations in Grand Gedeans engagement that they want to carry the show live. Flash FM, and there's a radio station in Quinnable, in Zaytown, want to carry the live, and I think Tap FM might carry it live. So we probably going to be covered in Grand Gedeans, hopefully. And if they carry it live, if you are listening to any of the radio stations and you're going to be listening to this, please don't hesitate to send me an inbox because there are some responsibilities that we want to attach to that. So let me know which station you listen to, so I will be able to know exactly which station carry that broadcast. That's what I want you to do. So there's so much have been said, so much have been done, and that involve the name of Senator Zoe Pennue. And all of you have either taken one side or the other. They have other people who are in the middle who think that there's no need to take a side. So that is a very great thing if you don't take a side. But there are many of you who have taken a side, either against or for Senator Zoe Pennue. And today we want to ask some few questions, some basic questions, questions that deserve answers. Okay, so we will hope to do this as quickly as possible. If he's going to be here for 1 hour, as he promised, it will be 1 hour. He will not be able to stay for 2 hours. So we will squeeze all our to do in 1 hour. I will have a phone opening. I will have a Liberian number open up, and I will have the US number open up, and the both numbers will be running simultaneously. Once I'm ready, I will announce that. I will put it on the screen, and you will be able to call the US number, and you'll also be able to call the Liberian number, and I'll be able to take your calls simultaneously from both numbers. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it in any case. So let's look at a few things before we have Honorable Pennue to come. In fact, we have like 14 more minutes for him to come. The show starts at 8 o'clock Liberian time. 8 o'clock Liberian time. And it's going to be 8 o'clock Liberian time. It's going to be 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock Central time. And those in the East Coast are going to be 3 o'clock Central time. So if you if you are there and you are listening to us, we want you to keep put, to stay put. We're going to come there, but let's set some basis so that you will know exactly what is going to be discussed here today. Recently, all of us are aware what happened in Grand Gedeans, in ZWEDRU, Grand Gedeans County. There was a serious protest that took place. This protest led to vandalism. Properties were vandalized. We heard and we saw evidence on videos of people who recorded, journalists who recorded it even after. We saw evidence of the office of the chief, the traditional council, set ablaze. We saw evidence of Senator Zoe Pennue current house that he lives in ZWEDRU set ablaze. We also saw the vandalization, the looting, and the damage to his new house, the one-story building that he is putting up. We also saw that. So, but why did all this happen? There were allegations that went around that there was a lady who confessed. There was a lady who confessed that Zoe Pennue was involved with the death of Representative Madison Guion. This lady was alleged to have confessed while ongoing trial by ordeal. Trial by ordeal means it's a sasewood, simple language for it in African Liberia. Sasewood. So the woman was taken to a sasewood in ZWEDRU area, and then she was taken to Quinabo. I would say Gagla, something like a town called Gagla, or whatever it is. Listen, I have some peculiar audios that I have tonight. I'm not sure if I can play all of them because there are some people whose voices are on it. We don't want them to be hurt by the mob. We don't want them to be hurt by protesters. We don't want them to be hurt by anybody. But we have audios. And these audios speak to certain characterizations. And I intend to play some of the audios tonight. Okay? So if I play some of these audios tonight, I will be very careful how I play some of these audios tonight. Because I don't want anybody to be hurt. Let's say, for example, somebody on the audio say, oh, yeah, it's true that Zoe did it. Zoe supporter might go after the person. But why if somebody on the audio say, no, it's not true. Zoe didn't do anything like that. Somebody might go after the person and say the person is defending Zoe. But what are we looking for? In everything that we do, we're looking for the truth. So can we take the truth is everyone able to take the truth? Can we say, okay, you know what? I thought this is true. I thought this was the fact. I thought this was what I believe. But now somebody else is saying something else. Can I listen to what the person is saying and check myself to see whether I'm telling the truth or I'm not telling the truth? And we're going to put a question to Honorable Zoe. These audios are right here on my desktop. I also have them on my phone. And I intend to play some of them tonight. And I want to know, and I want to talk to everyone, all of you, those who are going to hear the audios tonight. If it doesn't fit your narrative, if it is not what you've been saying before, I didn't even know that there were audios existing. There were conversations, communications, phone calls. I didn't know that these things existed until somebody passed them on to me just yesterday, then this morning. So how is this thing happening? How did these people get the audio? I don't know. And I don't think it's important for you to know. What is important is for us to play these audios and you listen to the audio and you make your judgment. So is it sufficient for you to say, oh yeah, it is true that Honorable Pennue did this? Or is it possible that when you hear the audio tonight, you say, no, it's not true that Honorable Pennue did this? Or look, I held the view that Honorable Pennue did this, but tonight I don't hold out any view anymore. Or I didn't hold the view that Honorable Pennue did any of these things, but tonight, based on the audio, I believe he did it. Is it possible that you relinquish your attitude? You come to with an open mind tonight and see how best we can mitigate this process. And I am listening to these audios, this audio recording. I also have a video that I will not play. If I play this video, I'm afraid that protesters will go after the individual. So I'm not going to play the video. But we're going to talk about the video. We're going to talk about the video. I don't know how the person got this video. But we're going to talk about the video. So as we wait 7 minutes and we have Senator Pennue is going to come here, but I will expect that Mr. GEDEH, who is going to be doing the introduction, who can open it up, I will expect that he will come at least 5 minutes to the time so that we will have a full 1 hour with Senator Pennue. Because if we allow GEDEH to go into our 1 hour, he will eat a lot of it, and then we'll not have time. So I wish that Mr. GEDEH, who is the international chairman for the Zoe Pennue movement, I believe, he's supposed to be here, and he wants to set the basis before the senator comes on. And if by any chance that we try to set up a video and Senator Pennue will not be able to come on by video, he will call in on my WhatsApp, and we will play his voice, his interview. We will have him live here, not play his voice, but we'll have him live. But I just want to let you know that there are too many things that are happening tonight. And sometimes I just wonder, some of us have not been rushing to decision making, or some of us have not been slow in decision making, or some of us have not been sleeping and not knowing and not trying to wake up from the Rip Van Winkle sleep. You know, the guy who slept for decades, and when he woke up and France was already made. And he's like, wow. So we're going to look at all of these. Before we do that, I will play one more song. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to play one more song. Somebody say, I know, right? Thank God I didn't gossip by saying Tabata. I know. Thank you. Thank you. My man, my caller says I should get up and dance. No, I'm not going to get up and dance. I'm going to sit right here and do my stuff. This this thing that has gone on. All Grand Gedeans are affected by this thing that happened, right? I don't care what side of the aisle you find yourself. Everybody was affected by it. If you are in the support of Senator Pennue, you feel like he was unjustly treated. If you're on the side of the protesters, you feel that they did the right thing. If you're on the side of the neutral, because there are some people who are neutral in the whole thing. I don't know if anybody in Grand Gedeans is actually neutral, but people are cautiously on the fence. On the Zoe Emmanuel issue, I don't see anybody neutral. I may be wrong, okay? I may be definitely wrong, but I don't see anybody wrong. I mean, anybody or neutral on this thing. I believe that there are people who are cautiously careful, cautiously making statements, cautiously discussing the issue because they want to be correct. They want to be politically correct. They want to say, you know what? I don't want to come blame anybody, and I don't want to disbelieve anybody because I don't know how much true this is, and I don't think this is right, but I'm in the middle right here, and I want to see the facts. It is that fact that all of us want. It is the truth that all of us want. Yeah, right. It is that truth that all of us are looking for, and that truth is what you guys will be fighting for. And so let me play one more song, and let me play one more song.
Ça va, oh, ça va. Ça va, n'y a pas de nouveau. Avant tous les pémoués, ça va pas. Ça va, n'y a pas de nouveau. Avant tous les pémoués, ça va pas. Moi, bon, ça va. Seigneur des Bakoubi, à Fizo, le club cher, à Pémarius. Ça va n'y a de nouveau, avant tous les pémoués, mais ça va pas. Diano Nestor, Crazy Shop, Maxime, l'homme a pu faire des super wafiato. Crazy
Thank you very much. That was Blade Maris. Some those of you who come from the Ivory Coast, he's one of the great crown singers in the Ivory Coast. Very shortly, I just got word. Very shortly, we'll have Mr. Udokla coming on, and Mr. Udokla has to come on because he set it up, everything, and then he is going to have the senator on the video. He's going to set up everything. So we're going to have Mr. Chede Udokla coming on, and he's going to introduce the process. And Mr. Senator Pennue is going to come on and we're going to go into the conversation. The conversation is going to be pure and clean. Okay, we're going to ask a question that some of you have been asking, and he is willing to respond to this question. And they call me, in fact, after we made an arrangement the other time, but because of schedule, he couldn't come on, and they called me and said, "Hey, can you do the interview? What time you will be available?" And we set to this time. So the senator is willing to do this interview. He decided he wants to speak to this issue. He wants to face questions. And let me tell you, I will put on here the Liberian number and the US number, and both of them will be streaming from a same phone. But I'm going to make sure that I'm able to manipulate them for them to be able to stream in my same phone, and you will be able to talk. You will be able to ask your question. Here is what we're going to do tonight. We want total respect. If you will call and cause trouble and insult the senator, we probably will not let you do that. But if you call to ask relevant questions, we definitely will let you do that. Because that's relevant questions that bring relevant answers. But if you call and start to denigrate him, then you are not discussing the issues. And if you're not discussing the issues, then this program is not for you. That is what I mean. So we want this program to be your program. But if it is your program, then you're going to own it. If you're going to own it, then you're going to make yourself answerable. That means if you ask a question, somebody must be able to answer your question. But if you ask a question, people will be angry and not willing to answer your question, then it means you are losing out. I want to say welcome to most of you here. Let me recognize some of my men, my great friends here, the Emmanuel bro here. He say, I have missed your show from the horse's mouth for a very long time. Apart from watching you on the Spoon Talk Show, owned by Okay, Senator Pennue is in the background. He's fixing his camera, and as soon as he gets settled, I will bring him on. I don't know if Mr. Chelly is still going to come, but the honorable man is getting ready. Let me see. Let me make sure Mr. Chelly Udokwa has this to make sure that he has this before we can go on. Mr. Chelly Udokwa, I just sent it to you to watch, so you can go right on and watch that. The senator is setting up, and I want to say thank you very much, my bro. Yes, long time being away, and let me see what my man is doing here. Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm going to have the two of them on here. That's good. I'm looking in the background and I'm seeing the two of them. In fact, I want two of them to be on here. So I will have two of them on here, and we can go from one person to another. I know most of the questions will come to Senator Pennue, but we want Mr. Cherry Douglas, I want you to tilt your camera a little bit so I can see your face. Senator Pennue, you all right? Senator Pennue, you all right? You just sit down and set your phone, and I think I like what you have first. So if you get it set up, just let me know. Okay, you are good. You are good, Chelly. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So let me bring on Mr. Chelly Udokwa first. Mr. Chelly Udokwa will introduce himself. Everybody knows Mr. Chelly Udokwa. So let me bring my own brother and friend. Mr. Udokwa, how you doing today?
I'm good. Listen, I'm good.
You are very loud and clear, and I like the audio. How is Morovia treating you, in fact?
Yeah, Morovia is fine. Everything is okay.
That's good. Thank you for setting up this interview. It is very, very important. Senator Pennue is already in the background. We're bringing us shortly. But I want to come to you first. Tell me what you wanted to say before Senator Pennue come on. You said there was something you wanted to say first before he come on.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Jero. I called you a few days ago, and I told you that I would like to bring Honorable Pennue on your show, because from all indications we know that journalistically, somebody who will balance story, that's a person we want to appear on the show for people to know. But it will not be somebody who after the show then you go to demonize and assassinate the person, carried out, denigrate the person. And it means that but most of these guys, they are not journalists. But for you are a CC journalist from Liberia. So when I call you, I even call Avanzo show, and you gave me the assurance that you were going to be on today to relay. But unfortunately, I think we didn't talk. But I'm so happy, this evening that you see in our home when somebody dies, it takes a man to cry. So people, Senator Pennue I want to talk, Senator Pennue I want to talk. Talk. As soon as somebody dies, people bereaved, they just go. Even when anything that happens there, we have to give the dead body respect. So you can't just go, people crying, they mourning, they doing all type of things. But they're the one calling, I said to say that, Senator Pennue's silence, some of them taking it as to say that he doesn't want to talk to his people. But he's a leader. And besides that, there's a law that guiding the man as a senator. Anything he talks, people will take it and capitalize on it. So we all now, since everybody now, at least soberly, everybody is getting sober. This is why I decided to bring him on your show.
So let me get it straight here. You said something very intriguing, that the reason Senator Pennue has not spoken or had an interview is because if their body is involved, people are mourning, and therefore he cannot come and start to talk about things that that will offset the people. What is it?
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to say here is that to our home, when somebody dies, when I later
Well, Jeremy, as you know,
if man dies, it takes 4 days. You know, so for people to be on Facebook, it doesn't mean that he has been coerced by their talks, but Senator Pennue is a leader. He was taking time because something happened in the county. Somebody passed. Our brother passed, and at the same time, he, Senator Pennue, who is one of the leaders, has been accused by other Facebookers. Because I won't say that somebody from somewhere accused Senator Pennue, but people who on Facebook, some of them they will talk to them, but when you ask them, they say they're not the one. So he was taking time. But besides that, he had a press conference and he spoke with a lot of radio stations, about 7 to 8 radio stations with some media outlet. But yet still, those are in the diaspora. Those people that are in America, some of them, few of them, some of them, they get there, they had that they are post-election trauma in there, and some of them since 2020, they try to, all Senator Pennue to something and Saka, but say they not work. So they try to capitalize on this now, to say that Senator Pennue. So he's here tonight, and guessing, I have one advice. You remember 2020 campaign. I brought Senator Pennue on Prince Double show. And he was disrespected by Otamio Gamo. When Gamo came on the show, he said, this is the man you're calling Senator Honorable. And it's not worth to be called honorable. That what got Senator Pennue, and he said, I don't blame you. Because some of you, when you do kind of job, then you're frustrated. The next day, they exacerbated the whole argument, and some of them, they went and magnified it, and they start talking that Senator Pennue called American people poo-poo cleaner. He is here tonight again. He is not here because he hosts somebody. He's not here because somebody say they post something to put fire behind the turtle. Senator Pennue is here to talk to a citizen. And as a matter of fact, this show will be relayed all over the whole world. So I want anybody who comes here tonight and who say you want to hear from the man, come here with good mind. But if you come here with different mind, that will not be good because it may beside being Zoe is your leader, is a senator of Grand Gedeans County. So that's it. With that being said, I want to introduce to your audience the senator of Grand Gedeans County, Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. So thank you. I'll be standing by. I'll be looking. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So you want to put you back a little bit so I can talk to the senator, or you want to stay on?
Well, I can. Well, you can go ahead. I don't have to say. No, you can go ahead. I don't have to say. Because my mic is open. If you mute me, if I would like it, I don't want to like it. Other people who don't know Senator Pennue, they can't be confused. They can't be who is picking up until later.
Okay. All right, Senator. I know you're listening to the show. I want you to lower the volume of the show. You're listening to us from here. So we're getting feedback. I know you're listening to the show. So okay. Okay, good. Okay, thank you very much. I'm still hearing the echo. Somebody is listening to the show, and I want you to just lower your volume. I think you're coming from the senator. Senator, are you listening to the show? Okay. I don't know where all guys. Okay. I don't know where it's coming from. But let's. Okay. All right, Senator. First of all. Oh my God! I don't like that. I'm hearing the echo. You're hearing the echo too, right? I want you to speak. I can hear what you can honestly hear my voice.
I'm hearing you clear.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
It's a little bit. It's an echo in the back, but I was. Maybe you can check your computer or your phone, or somebody has the audio on the side. So
no, I'm sitting by myself. No one is sitting by me. Okay. I'm in my living room.
Okay, so, and you are coming very good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this. Let me start with this first of all. You have won several positions in Grand Gedeans County as representative. And you lost before for the senatorial seat, and you won the senatorial seat. Tell me, are you enjoying the office of the senator? I think it's his internet. Yeah, you can hear me? Okay. The question is, Senator, you've been in public office for a little bit now. I want you to tell us tonight, first of all, let's start this way. Are you enjoying the office of the Senator of the Grand Gedeans County? Are you enjoying it?
Thank you, Gibson. Thank you very much. Let me just give you the exact time. By grace, before I even say a word, I want you for us to moment of silence for at least 1 minute.
Okay.
Then we can continue, please. Thank you, Gay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I just want to give you the exact time. Those of you that don't know me, I just been hearing the need. Let me introduce myself to the public. My name is retired representative / Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue of Grand Gedeans County. And for me to tell you, since 2006, January 16, I was inaugurated as representative, and I stay in that position from 2006 to 2020, February 23rd, when I was elected as senator. So I spent 15 years as representative, and now I'm in my tenure as senator for another 6 years, because I spent 3 years as representative when I got elected 2017. In 2018, I was inaugurated. And now in my third term as representative, that when I got elected as senator. So I spent the first 3 years in the House of Representatives. So it means I spent 15 years as representative from 2006 to 2020. And now, I'm senator of Grand Gedeans County, senior senator of Grand Gedeans County, up to 2029. By the grace of God, I'm going to succeed myself.
I'm going to ask you one question. I want you to describe yourself tonight. Are you a wicked man? Are you a good man? Are you a nice man? Tell me, who are you?
Oh, well, my dear friend and brother, and to all the listeners in Grand Gedeans and around the world, in Liberia, I want you to please give me your undivided attention this evening or this morning. If you are in Australia, you are in the Americas, you are in Africa, and because of the time difference, that's why I'm doing evening and morning and good night. So please give me your time and listen to me, and let us take prejudice, jealousy, and envy from the conversation. Let go with respect with the conversation tonight. Then I will hear what you want to advise me, and you will hear what I'm going to say. But when you come up to think you will denigrate the office of Grand Gedeans County, you get me. I can assure you guys that one. Okay, let me talk about myself. My dear brother and friend, when I got elected, first, all of us were in exile from 1990 up to 2003. When I returned, 2003, I was first appointed by the then chairman, Judy Bryan, the interim government, from 2004 to 2005, 2006, January 16. When I left FPRC, I got elected as the first Democratic representative of Chen District. 2011, I got elected again for the second term. 2014, I went for the senatorial election, and I came second to the outgoing Senator A. Marshall Dennis. In 2017, I decided to go for the third time bid for the representative of Chen District, which of course, everything I'm going to say here tonight, all of you that following this show, you can go to the NEP website. Anything I'm going to say tonight, do your research and come on this show and tell me, Senator Pennue, you are lying. I got elected overwhelmingly 2017, my third time bid. Out of 57 polling places in ZWEDRU, I won all. No one candidate, 13% went against me. I won all. And now 2020, I decided again to go for the special senatorial elections that was held 2020. And now I consulted my family people, and they said, look, you are a politician. If you think it's prudent, you can go. And I ask my supporters, my well-wishers, I do not have a followers. I'm the follower of the constituents, because I'm talking to them to vote for me. People that you go after, you and me, you are following them. I follow people to beg them to vote for me. The biggest credential in elections is the electorates. That's what I believe in. That's what I believe in. So all of those people that I'm following, I'm talking to elect me, when I talk to them, and they said, no problem. You're going to be the next senator. When Senator Gay honorably resigned, retired himself, because I never contested with former Senator Gay. And now the position was vacuum. So we took that opportunity, and we were elected overwhelmingly by the great people of Grand Gedeans County and Liberian large. So Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, someone who got elected 3 times, first time in the history of Liberia, in Grand Gedeans County, democratically elected 3 times as a representative and transitioned as a senator. So my dear friend and brother, between you and myself, someone who is elected 4 times, is he a bad person? I would say no. My brother, let me everything I'm saying tonight, I'm asking every Grand Gedean that following this show, every Liberian that following this show, please correct me constructively to say no, honorable, with all due respect, what you are saying, you are lying. Being the first Grand Gedean on planet Earth, after we returned from exile, when people were calling Grand Gedeans Papo Village, I was the first person, the district I represented for 15 years. Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, all the 50-some more towns in Chen District, I gave each town 3 bonus of zinc for them to construct at least zinc houses in those towns to give Grand Gedeans a fair lift. Take note of all those things. And tomorrow, and I put a question out there to Grand Gedeans. If I'm lying, don't never respect me. I was the first person again, 2004 to 2006. I encourage all the volunteer teachers in the county, BH Queen Statutory District, Bazon Statutory District, and ZWEDRU Chen Administrative District, divided by SAGOS, to all principals, all the schools in Grand Gedeans County, to encourage them for our young ones to learn. And voluntarily, I pay all of them. At least, if my memory can set me right, I think about 3-4 months for each teacher in the entire county. Let someone come on the show and say you are not saying the truth. Again, I, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, in consultation with my beautiful wife and my family people and my movement members, when I brought this program, I said, look, it's not because I do not have the opportunity today to carry a master's degree or PhD, and our sons and brothers from the county, we should give them the opportunity. So, madam, I'm going to sacrifice almost 6 to 8 months pay to start my program, because I noticed in Grand Gedeans, so children in the 12th grade when they are promoted to the 12th grade, Brother Gibson, immediately when he gets into 12th grade because of wire fees, those days one came from war, 2003, 2004, 2005 to up to present until the government took over from me. I was paying every child in 9th grade, 12th grade wire fees in the whole county. Just someone come on the show, you say you are lying, so open. I did it for decades. About 10 to 11 years. Before the outgoing president, His Excellency, Dr. George Manowia, pick up the program for the entire country. I started it. Let someone come here and say, Zopeno, you lying. Hundreds of youth, boys and girls, are benefited from our financial aid. As we speak tonight, let the president of Grand Gedeans Community College, Dr. GEDEH, if you follow him, whosoever that follow him, please contact him, let him come on the show and tell the Grand Gedeans that what Zoe is saying is lying. My dear friend and brother, when it comes to education, I'm not a service person. No, because it's not me that it shouldn't be this person's child. I'm not that kind of person. When the community college was stranded for science department, for them to be accredited, for them to be able to nurse students to open a college at the community college, that department, the college needed 3,000 United States dollars to pay the fees to the board. Dr. GEDEH went around in this place for months. When he went to my office, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, I consulted my wife and my family, my movement members. They say, Senator, no, Representative, if you can pay, if you have it, go ahead. It will be good for the youth and the county. And when I paid the 3,000 United States dollars from my paycheck. Again, the community college today that Grand Gedeans are benefiting from, Gibson, go and do your research. We were 3. I will name us. They led Eugene Falabaka from Foya District. Representative Eugene Falabaka from Foya Lofa County. Representative Ivan Kwas from Nima County. And Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. The 3 of us brought about community colleges in Liberia. We sponsored the bill. The first 3 community colleges that were established: Grand Gedeans, Nima, and Lofa. Today, yes, I agree, I do not have a PhD, I don't have a master. But the wisdom and the little education I have, I'm making use of it and my people are benefiting. Today, community college is in Grand Gedeans. And the community college was built during my administration as chairman of the Grand Gedeans Legislative Caucus. Ambassador Ase Wenyinabo, they attest to it. When we came on your pro tem, he said, "So you look very active, and I know when you serving a caucus chair, a lot of things will work for the people of Grand Gedeans County." I say one of the most educated Grand Gedeans that we can boast of. When you look at that position, he assigned to me. I perform. Today you have community college in Grand Gedeans County. Yesterday, when Grand Gedeans in problem, when Grand Gedeans flag go amongst the flags of Liberia for county meet, when the government gets 15,000 United States dollars, and the money will not afford to accompany the project, then they call upon Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. As any of your colleagues, the journalists in Liberia, for that reason, they cannot help. I can give to my county the way I'm proud of my county to defend the Grand Gedeans flag among the flags. I always stand by my county, be it shine or rain. Those who know very well that Zoe Pennue always standing by the county, they will say it. Again, I the only person I stand to be corrected. From 2003 to present, being executive because I served 2 years as Deputy Managing Director for Operation for LPRC, Liberian Petroleum Refinery Company, LPRC. In Grand Gedeans, in ZWEDRU, the horse that they burned, my horse is not in fence. I'm the only Grand Gedeans official. My horse was not in fence, it's not in fence. I slept among the people for years until yesterday. Those who feel when they burn the house or vandalize my own, I'm going to be downhearted. My brother, I was not born with house or with houses. It's God that gave me the idea, the wisdom, and the strength, and the blessing. The same Almighty God still living.
Thank you for talking about the house. But let me bring you back to a question I've been trying to ask you a long time. You lost the senatorial election. Who did you hold responsible for that loss?
Well, in the first place, you know, in elections, there are people in my movement that have different assignments. But unfortunately for us, the technical part of the elections, we overlook the technical part. So the director of the elections for Zoe Emmanuel Movement for Development, you are left out in our planning. Okay. And when the election was held, the far-reach areas, our resource, our talent was tampered with. So when I was speaking, I decided to talk like Liberian. So I said, when I was talking to my movement members, I said, because our own negligence, the people juju all our talent sheets.
Okay, so
juju all our numbers.
So basically, you're now holding someone outside of your campaign responsible for making you to lose. But
no.
Okay.
And I believe also it was not the appointed time for Zoe Emmanuel to have become senator in 2014. It was not the time. That was not the time with the Almighty God.
So, but all the things you name, they are great jobs. Why?
I'm not finished yet. You asked me if I'm a good man. Let me continue, please.
Okay. You don't want to say you are here for 1 hour, so I want to wait for 1 hour. But go ahead. If you say most sleep as long as the battery is okay, we can go ahead. When the phone goes off, it's the battery. Okay.
In the first place, Gibson, as we speak, Gibson, let everybody please do the research. People serve in this position before Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. Since 2006 to present, let them do the research to say beside the community college. Any other legislator or former or present or outgoing, the law, the legislation that they pass on behalf of the Liberian people and Grand Gedeans, let them bring it on the show. Or the self-proclaimed PhD, self-proclaimed master degree, we agree they are educated. On the 28th of March, 2022, as Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, I sponsored a bill to create a city with input to administrative district, Yaoundé. It was passed overwhelmingly unanimously by the Senate. But when it went to the House of Representatives, the same and the gentlemen from Grand Gedeans, they said to the speaker, when we put this on the floor, it will get open morale in Putu Yaoundé. Today, the bill still laying down with the House of Representatives. But who they doing it to? Who? Go, if you have anybody in the Senate, your own reporter in Liberia, contact your colleagues and then go to the Secretary of Senate office. The copy is there. They have been sent to the House of Representatives for concurrent. But the same legislators from Grand Gedeans County, because of envy and jealousy and prejudice, they're suffering the people of Putu Yaoundé. It's not Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. I play my part as a senator. So all of those things that I'm talking tonight, my dear friend and brother, let's come to 3 issues, the most important thing. So to answer your question, I'm a very good gentleman. Again, I'm the only Grand Gedean official as far as I'm concerned. I don't move with blue uniform. Blue uniform means police officer with arm. Because I know I have a clean house. And I was elected overwhelmingly since 2005 to present. So I feel as a politician, I will not get 100%, but majority always standing by me. So I have no fear. The Almighty God is my supreme judge. You can investigate me, you can think any kind of way about me, but the Almighty God is my own chief justice, is my supreme court. So anything anybody do to me, or did to me, or that will happen to me, I put everything in God's hands. Let's come to, because the question will come. Let me tell the people. Sometimes they will say, oh, the other person serve as senator, the other person serve as senator, the other person serve as senator. Why they can't call the name? In the first place, if you have 5 children, and the biggest child among the children, when you are traveling, who do you leave responsibility with? It's the oldest one. I'm the oldest legislator among the legislators from Grand Gedeans County. I'm the most experienced legislator when it comes to legislative politics and Liberian politics. My dear friend and brother, I'm not breaking, but the whole handful of people that went in the street in ZWEDRU, I will never be deterred. I'm a politician. If you want to know where they bury your great-grandparents, join politics. I signed up for it. That's why I joined politics. So those things, I'm not deterred.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? If you want them to know where they bury your great-grandfather, then join politics. What do you mean by that?
Because they will bring all kind of lies on you, how your father was not very good because of poverty. You will hear things that you don't want to hear. I listened to one philosopher from Ghana when we went to Ajimota for legislative training. This Professor Stephen Ade, he said, and I quote, he said, my father born almost 17 children, and you couldn't afford to send all of us to school. And Stephen Ade, one of the lecturers that was on our program, when we went for the training, legislative training, and said, and I quote, that he was taught by his brothers at home. Today he is called Dr. Stephen Ade. You understand? So education has no one has monopoly over education. But we believe then in the 80s, the reason that people we are semi-educated from Grand Gedeans, let me say it tonight, people that need to be held responsible and they are dodging their responsibility, trying to find a younger one to blame people. When the late Samuel Doe may so rest in peace. When he came to power, 1980, when you look at education ministry, the first 2, between 1981, 82, 83, the first 2 that were Grand Gedeans. I stand to be corrected. All the high schools in Grand Gedeans before 1980 was built during Todmore and Toba administration. The 10 years during our hegemony, no one high school was built. So those days, if you are graduated from elementary from Putu Jaundi, if you don't have nobody to labor in ZWEDRU, it's the end of your own education.
The end of your education.
Those days, from Queenable, if you never have anybody in ZWEDRU, that's the end. Even last time I closed all of ZWEDRU, no high school was built. The 10 years. But after the Civil War, when we returned 2003 to present, unknown the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, our school was built in those districts. Today you have Bobo Central, You have Punjab Central, you have Putu Central, Jaundi, all those places. We should be awarded. Our administration. We should be awarded. Today, I was serving a chair on State Enterprise and Autonomous Agency in the House of Representatives. I joined ECWA head of states when they were discussing the West African power pool. Because of my assignment, legislative oversight, I was able to have been part of the delegation. I went to Abidjan, Yamoussoukro, Senegal, Dakar, to conclude today from total all the way to ZWEDRU. Our people are enjoying electricity. We should be awarded. Our flowers, we are alive, burning our properties. It's not the flower that we want. There are a lot of things, Brother Gibson. There are a lot of things. I'm not afraid of microphone, but I got one philosophy. My name is Emmanuel. God is with us. I believe in the Bible. Leader listen more and talk less. Because I'm the leader of thousands of people. Anything I put out, it represents my people. It will denigrate my people.
Yeah, that's true.
So I will not just wake up, 2-3 persons wake up from the bedroom. They want me their girlfriend or their wife's happy. I can't put more on Zoe Emmanuel. That I jump up and say I'm talking. That is not a leadership. I'm a born leader. I'm a born leader. I went in the legislature at the age of 30, 31, 32. Today I'm 50. I'm God gave to the people of Grand Gedeans. I'm not a liability to the people of Grand Gedeans. I'm an asset. I am an asset. And they know that very well. But everybody will not appreciate that. But majority, Gibson, in ZWEDRU, you get almost 25 to 30,000 residents. Then less than 500 persons get in the street. Should I be deterred? I said no. I said no. Our dear friend and brother.
So Senator, wait a minute. So are you not hurt by the burning of your house, the vandalization of your house? Are you not hurt? I mean, there must be something there in your heart that a little bit tickle, that hurts you a little bit. I mean, everybody can get hurt.
The only thing that hurt me, I just said it, Gibson. I was not born with houses. Even, excuse me for the language, no breath on me when my mother brought me on earth.
Right.
I never came with anything. Right. Everything I get today that God gave. The only thing that hurt me, let me tell you, the rest of the Liberian people, the author says that Grand Gedeans, they won't believe in violence. You can't sit down and talk, denigrating our good people who are insulting us. From just a handful of people mistake. Everywhere you pass, you know how many calls I receive, both national and international. Senator, be calm, thank God that you get your life. I myself telling the people, I say, like, get a handful of people, we are politicians, those things happen. I want to hurt because they are denigrating the country. We out there, with our little English that we can speak, lobbying to bring good companies in Grand Gedeans so the young one can get a job and be going to the community college at the same time, to be going to the high school at the same time. Well, every time if you went out there to talk, this thing, what happened recently, last year, they went to Boy police station again. All of those things, when you listen to radio in Monrovia. Why would Crown people do this? They wouldn't believe in violence. Why would they do this? The senator, they can't call the senator to sit down. People are in front of us. If you go tell Lebanon, man, please go base supermarket in ZWEDRU. What will he tell you? Oh, I beg you, maybe when I get a person that change, they will come buy my supermarket. These are the utterances among the business community. That's the only thing I'm heard about. My father, my great-grandfather, Basio, never left a house for my father, my grandpa, Basio Pennue. Basio Pennue never left house for my father, Charlie Pennue. So thank God, Ali, I get one or two. If God said that my son Emmanuel, Inel and Chanel will run into the buildings and sleep in there, so be it. But I know if I went to ZWEDRU today, I will get sleeping place. They get my colleagues have houses there. Former Senator Gay, he get a big compound there. Former Senator Asen Yabo, he get a house there. Former outgoing Senator Marshall Dennis, if I went to here, I said, people, I won't sleep. You will give me sleeping place. So sleeping places all around. Even my supporters have houses. So those things, they are not my worry in my life, my brother. They are not my worry.
Let me make a bridge here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us from anywhere, then you are listening to us from Zaytown radio station, Flash FM, and other radio stations that promised they were going to relay this program. We are in conversation with Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, and we are taking care of the obvious things first. I know all of you are breathing to go to the major thing that you guys want to hear, but I am also interested in knowing the man that we are interviewing today. Some of you don't know, some of you have not come closer, some of you are distant, and so we're trying to take care of those things. Senator, let me ask you, I'd like to ask you a conscious question. Who do you, among all your colleagues, who is the person that you don't really like among them for their attitude, their disrespect to you, their deportment, anything that they have done at all? Which one of them you don't like?
Well, in the first place, I'm not born to like people or dislike people. I only associate with people if you decide for us to be friends.
Right. Okay.
I love every son and daughter of this land, not even Grand Gedeans alone. What I live in this community, 2024 next week, day after tomorrow, maybe 20 years in this place. As my community people, I so open to live with you in your community. I love everybody. But let me tell you, Gibson, politics, the dynamic, not static. All of my colleagues, be it past and present, the wounded people where myself never ran for a position. Now, former Senator Zoe Emmanuel Senior, former Senator G. Abanzo Gay Senior, but the rest of those people and myself, I ran on position. We are going to competition. It does not mean going to competition. It does not mean I hate them. No, absolutely. I been in competition.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even our dear friend and brother, may so rest in perfect peace. He ran against me 2 times. Apparently, other people don't know. 2011 and 2017. 2011, when I won him, he ran on Liberty Party TK first with the late Bronsky Party, Liberty Party. 2017, he moved on to CDC, and now you are defeated beyond redemption. 2017. Let's go back.
Redemption?
Beyond redemption. I won all the police center. None of them won one police center. He never came tell to me, sir, so against the second. 2014, after I won in 2011. 2014, Zoe Pennue wanted to have been elevated at that time to the position of senator. As a politician, the way I think politics, I talk politics, if I was in his position, he would have supported me. But he decided to support Major Dennis for the position. I know he was not held responsible, or you are not held liable. That was a constitutional right. I never said anything to anybody. Then 2020, he still wanted to be representative, and I want to be elevated to the position. And he never supported me. 2020 in my senatorial race, and I still won. I never had anything, no prejudice, nothing against him. Now a constitutional right.
Some people say, Senator, let me say the question here. I got to ask the question. Some people say you hate him so much you want to eat some of his heart. What part of his heart you want to eat if they are correct?
Let me just tell you. Go to NET website from 2005 to 2023. Even when I came second, we were 13 in the race. So let's take Senator Major, former outgoing Senator Major Dennis from there. We were 12. Take Zoe Pennue from there. I defeated 11. with a PhD, with a master degree, with a 2-3 master degree, with a PhD, I defeated them. So all of those people, when you do your own research and know who all have been defeated, so they're going to live with it. The political defeat that are given they and their followers. Illegal HIV is the political HIV is in the blood, it will never be cured. So anything about Zoe, they will castigate. So Emmanuel Pennue, I'm telling you tonight, it's in the political vein that the political HIV are given them. They will live with it. So if they live with them, those that have been defeating, they and their supporters. So Pennue shouldn't be alive, but they are not God. So anything that they will say about me, do your own research. And just ask some of them, say, me, I never voted for Zoe Pennue. Say, but yeah, me, who will vote for that man? I mean, who just winning election every day. You know, people, our Democrats say, it's that young, more proactive and real. Those days, we can only hear representative senator need. Proportional representation. That's what people used to. But to see a young person be elected over and over, and people who believe in those kind of things, in African science, they feel that Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, that's what I'm doing. Oh, God, heaven, brother, if all my elections be a present supporter of Zoe Emmanuel Pennue or former, I always, when I'm in ZWEDRU, hundreds of people, thousands of people. So all the people have been supporting me for almost 18 years. So I will not trust one person to send them to medicine man one day to say, Karen, they gave it to that medicine man for example, in Jaudi. Who does that? I'm the only person. My house, I'll repeat, in ZWEDRU and the burn. It will not influence. You can look at it. I live among the community people. Any hour anybody passing on my window, I hear you. Because I feel that I have not hurt anybody and people voted me willingly. I never went to magistrate in Grand Gedeans. Please try to help me let me win election. No magistrate are eating my money. I'm always going out there to run campaign with the electorates that I can get my result.
That brings me to this question. I have never gone to a magistrate to help me to win. But there's this issue about Alfred Donner. I want you to address it tonight. They said you are responsible for the disappearance of Alfred Donner, that you threatened him that because he didn't give somebody election, and so you were going to deal with him. Did you do that?
Well, in the first place, to you as a journalist, I think you should be your investigative journalist or reporter or editor-in-chief.
Yeah.
All those things that people are saying. As a journalist, it's just possible. The highest seat in the county, the highest seat in the county, the seat that when you are in, no appointment to see vice president, no appointment to see the rest of the government official besides the president. The people of Grand Gedeans County, this man Alfred Donner was an IT magistrate that conducted my election December 8, 2020. Then I was pronounced victor and communicated with the board of Commission NEC, National Election Commission, that the election that was conducted in Grand Gedeans, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue is the winner.
Wait. Alfred Donner is the one who called the election commission and pronounced you that you are the winner?
Let me tell you, people don't know about elections. Election results start from magistrate, from counties and districts. So the reason I said he pronounced me winner, the results from Grand Gedeans, he sent them to Monrovia for final announcement. So someone who never cheated me, who took all the documents, the rightful documents, sent it to the people. And someone told me to quote. That time, I was challenged by the incoming senator, Senator-elect Tomo Yaya. He challenged me at NEC. He challenged me.
I remember that.
And then went to the investigation where a complaint was the superintendent, my dear friend and brother Kai Galofale, serve a pool washer. The people said, the boss said they were laughing. We can't understand what you're trying to say. The case was thrown out and the ruin my favor. And they told him, you have 7 more days to go to Supreme Court. And I told him, I said, can we go to Supreme Court so it can be clear again? And later on, I was certificated. There's Alfred Donor, my dear friend and brother. My own election, I never threatened. I not pay my child school fees. I pay another person's school fees. Who does that? I never threatened him for my own election. Then because of someone, so that's what I said, you are investigator, you are journalist, you are editor, you are reporter, you yourself analyze it. Does it make sense? With Alfred Donor, I was in Turkey. I want to go represent the Liberian government. I was in Turkey. But because of politics, everything in Liberia, more especially in our country, all is about politics. And 2023 will come in, people want to be re-elected, people want to come in. So, Zoe Pennue, Kaifale, ZWEDRU, and LHS Grand, that didn't want, they have meeting in Putu. Hey man, for God's sake, if I don't let Kaifale, if I don't let Chesa Grand, if I don't let ZWEDRU, I will not be on the platform and lie on anybody. You come to them, you won't kill me for not lying on there, I will say. We since I was born, Chesa Grand, ZWEDRU, and myself never met in any Putu town. That's the first place. How the superintendent and I met in Putu. After the election, 2020 election, I had a situation with my big brother, Samson Pennue, allegedly that he killed someone. So my brother would not be in problem and be going around telling people thank you, dancing, this and that. Some of them will say, you see a brother in jail, he's dancing. He sacrificed a brother. So I talked to almost the entire county and they said, no problem. Thank you, pass our brother and friend. So when Samson got released, 2021 December, 2022 now for all to start our program. And that morning, when I arrived in Grand Gedeans, the superintendent was on his way to Monrovia, and I stopped him. I said, Kai, he said, yes. I said, please carry me to Putu, because while doing the campaign, you were there. So when I'm telling your people, thank you, I want for you to be my witness. So let's go to Joundy. And where do I pass? I pass by the way of Pine Town to get to Putu. When we even enter Putu, under the Palau, after we got through talking, the superintendent said, food ready. I said, soup, no time in my favor. I have to go to the other town. Say, after 3 already. That's how we left. And the superintendent continued to Monrovia. The following week, they said the man lost. But again, people, when you're talking to people, that are social crime people following us tonight, different people, they're not even Liberian people alone. Other Liberians get connection with different people on different continents. So those are on Facebook, they know. I know you tell me, and then you see what I'm doing. So other people have seen it. People will listen to your explanation, and they'll see the reality and see the fakeness in it. So where Zoe Pennue will be in Turkey, am I God to be in Turkey and be in Africa at the same time in Liberia? No. I was in Turkey, the only country that situated on 2 continents, Asia and Europe. So in Asia or in Europe at the same time, not even Africa. So Gibson, again at the end, but those I was talking, that Kaifale, that Zoe Pennue, they were getting in the street to vandalize people who was again at that time. Today, the donor family end up being bad. The donor family end up being bad. Those who say they are talk show hosts, they can't call on the government to prosecute those people, to tell the people who sent them, where honor their son, Where on the song, my two cousins and myself, for example, all brothers, because we the African would not get cousin.
Yeah.
For example, Aventi Pennue, I said Judoka and myself, for example, we will go somewhere. Then Zoe get missing. Then they say that Major Dennis, that in Europe. Who does that? Why those two persons can be questioned?
And I think it is fair to say that if they actually knew that you were, because they were present, if they actually knew that you have part to play, they should be vomiting.
Up to now, went to 3 years, went to 2 years, the telephone, after Donald telephone, it was there, no SIM card was in it. After Donald shoe with them, and I'll not use ZWEDRU, but police report. After Donald computer with them. So for God's sake, man, let's take politics from somebody missing, man. For God's sake. The election, I never kill anybody to say because a father appointed in the White House senator. That election, if election comes today, God say, I retire. But for God's sake, man, let's say reality. You don't know book again, man. Let's do the analysis of all those things. The men who get they call the men telephone, shoes, and laptop. Why the people can demonstrate? They can't demonstrate for police, for government to investigate the people. So for 2 years now, it has Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, ZWEDRU, and Chester Grand send them so they can call our names. You're going back there, you don't call our names so they can show that fast. All the evidence, all evidences. You're pleased, politician. You're please beg those Queen boys that was on a bed with a brother before he got missing, and then a man laptop, a telephone, and a shoe with them. Hey man, for God's sake, man, do you need or political scientist or scientist beyond Supreme Court to tell you? But thank God that God, I continue to tell people, God is my one of Supreme Court. You can judge me the way you want to judge me. But God would, He is my one of Supreme Court. When you finish putting everything in my favor, you will come and kneel down and beg me. And that's what's going on now. Because the family members that did it, they are in ZWEDRU. They were in jail. They're not Kaipa's uncle or nephew in jail. They're not Zoe Emmanuel relatives. They're not Chester Grand or ZWEDRU to say, oh, the people don't want to call their name. That's the same Queen of people. And more people don't know our relationship. My mother's your Queen of woman. So the same way other people come or they go on show, oh, we the Queen of people, this and that. Myself, I'm more Queen of than some of you. My grandparents are Queen of. My grandma, not to say my grandma are Queen of or ma, that grow woman, no. Woman can you born my grandma? He was Queen of man. My grandma was a Queen of. I grew in Yasna, our house is Yasna. My family people there. So where on this song you're talking about me, I will not hear. How? Gibson.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me make a breach here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are listening to us, we're watching us anywhere. We are in conversation with Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, and we are getting to the nitty-gritty of the allegations. We talk about Alfred Donald. There's one more step we need to go to talk about, and then we will open the phone. But let me warn you guys, the phone that will be open is intended for engagement, for constructive questions. It's not for disrespect and insult. The moment you insult, the moment you show disrespect, then you are not prepared to discuss the issue. We are going to take fewer questions tonight, maybe between 5 to 10 if we have time, but we're going to stick around 5 to see whether we can make it. And it's getting late on my side. I'm in Liberia, as you guys know. So, Honorable Zoe Pennue, I want to play something, and I want you to respond to it, because this is one of the crust of some of the allegations. And I'm going to play that. It's coming from the late E-Raw Madison Guyon, and I want you to respond to it. I will ask you a question right after I play that. So let me see if I can do this. Okay.
But we do pray and hope that in the soonest time possible, we can interface with them to know exactly what their model operandis look like. So they have not told you exactly what kind of actions they are trying to take against the Ghanaian government. We are yet to know in totality. but you are assuming that it's about human rights issue. It's a human rights violation, not just human rights. There's a cross violation of our human rights, not only our conventional rights under Geneva 51 OAU 69.
Sorry, this is the wrong clip. This is the wrong clip.
If you listen to it before, just ask me the question.
Yeah, the wrong clip. The clip I'm trying to play is when Madison Guion said one time one of his vehicle was smashed, and he accused your supporters of being the one that did that, and he thought that you may have sent them. And the journalist asked him question, did you call the police? And he said, no, he had not called the police. So have you ever sent somebody to Madison Guion to try to hurt him, to try to destroy his property? Why would you do something like that if this is true? If you don't do it, why would people say something like that about you?
Thank you. I just said it. When it comes to politics, we get different political ideology. Don't get me wrong.
Right. Yeah.
But when it comes to life, I'm not that kind of person. Even all of my followers, be it election or after election, I do not have no violent person behind me. The police in Grand Gedeans ask them, time for election, which other group can keep the police busy with rudeness and disrespect? I guess the mature women and men and boys and real girls from whom they've been supporting me. In the first place, my dear friend and brother, for you to say, to allege that I sent my followers, if he knew those people, why they're asking the question, why not call police to say, I know the people? But so Pennue, this man I just told you, may so rest in peace, you are defeated 2 times. Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, 2 times. And he felt election 2023 were coming, and I'm a constitutional right to exercise my franchise. I'm not going to support it. So he decided to just take story to buy sympathy from people. My dear friend and brother, God ever knows. God ever knows. That's what I just said. I said, the Almighty God is my supreme judge. That's my one of Supreme Court. And by election coming in Grand Gedeans, you will hear more. They will start talking among themselves, what they plan, what they did against Zoe. They will start exposing themselves. Politics can bring a lot of talks. So I'm not, we heard those things, but sometimes, like I said from the beginning of the show, as a leader, you listen more and talk less. I'm not an alcoholic. Everybody that know me, ask them, what time I ever carry my car to a club or to a place as a diplomat, with position I'm serving in, as a diplomat, after 6 p.m., 7, so Pennue at home. Because I know I'm a politician, so there are places that are not going to be seen. So the man is dead, and we all in sympathy. We don't want to go into nitty-gritty people life that people live. So my dear friend and brother, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, whosoever he accused with me or alleged, he said my supporters. At the time, if I will go and say, Gibson reporter, I'm going to be able to call your reporter that interview me. So, and now, I do not want to go that route to talk more. We are in sympathy with the county.
Honorable Pennue, I got some audios. I'm trying to protect some of the people in the audios. It's coming from where they took the lady to confess. And according to this audio, this lady refused to confess her name, and she refused to say, oh, I don't want to lie on the honorable man. And they brought her back to Chen. There were 22 people involved, including Nenen and other people. And let me just play a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't want to put people in trouble, but I don't want people to go to these individual houses and burn them. So I'm being very careful here. So I hope if I play this audio, they will not recognize his.
Yeah, I didn't swear. Oh, not swear. Number 2, that the chairman for Madison Guion. Okay. God as if we want to stop. Some of the master they want to stop. Everybody, I feel like we're too much what they drink. Okay.
So I have to stop right here because somebody need will be called right away. These 22 people, including Marshall Dennis people and Ira Madison Guion office staff, these people were part of the process to tell. I want you to speak to that. I don't know if it's true or not. They wanted this lady to say, tell us that it is Zoe. I want to play this thing. I hope somebody will not be heard. I hope somebody will not be heard.
Go ahead.
Okay. And they said, if you don't call Zoe name, then we'll not leave you. And she said, I can't call Zoe name. These 22 people were involved. Marshall Dennis office staff, Ira Madison Guion office staff. Can you speak to that? Do you know anything about this?
Thank you. Like I said from the beginning of the show, that as a leader, you listen more and talk less. Gibson, the Liberian people, not even Grand Gedeans, the tape that you have there, I have another recording. But my wife, Shelley, the rest of the people, they not even know. Because I'm a leader, I hold it to my chest. When they first started this thing, started harassing the woman from ERS before they even went to Queen Nebo, people are following them. And the Queen Nebo person called me to say, social person begging the woman. Right now, they stop in the highway, begging the woman for the woman to call your knee. That's the only way they can get this and the woman can be free. So the woman said, but I wish I get that tape. But as a leader, you listen more and talk less. I just want for them to bury our dear friend and brother, to give me a befitting burial, because the background I'm from, I'm a humanitarian. I feel for people. You understand? And today, for Grand Gedeans to be bereaved and see on senator, every family are on radio, this and that. That's why we are kind. But let our brother and friend be buried. The Liberian people, I don't say Grand Gedeans alone. Liberian will know the reality. That's what I say. God is my supreme judge. That's my own supreme court. They have done their part. But today, I don't even know that you're in Liberia. I said I'm talking to you in America. Today, you have that tape. We are not spoken only. You have to do your own research. More will come up. And the first speech I made, I repeat myself, that everything against me is out of envy and jealousy. I'm being the first crown man on planet Earth from Grand Gedeans that built a glass door in Grand Gedeans. Those people, the other people, they think they build over that. Besides Senator Gedeh into real estate, no any other person that I worked for more than 9, 12, 11 years. Some people from the legislature are leaving. They started working in 1972. That time I was not even born. Today, the little hall that they build in ZWEDRU, you can stand and hold a zinc. That's the kind of life they want for all to live. But when we go to Nima, we go to Bon County, we go to Basso, then we say the people are doing well. It's so Pennue brother out there in Grand Gedeans. For Grand Gedeans to be the only house in the southeast to get a glass house. And those names that they're calling. My dear friend and brother, let's forget about property business tonight, and let's see, let our dear friend and brother get a befitting burial who will come back on the show, and Liberian people and the law will take a course.
I will ask another question. There is an audio here I want to play about the Senator-elect, about Senator-elect Thomas Yaya, who claimed that some of the elders or somebody told him that you bribe the elders council, which is why they burn the elders council's office. And the people feel that you have the money and you can do anything. What is it that you can't do as Zoe Pennue? You said it all. You have done so many things. You have done so many good. But did you bribe the elders for you to hide your hand in this thing that happened to Madison Guion?
In the first place, you know, when you call him Madison name, it can bring sorrow to me. In the first place, for some Grand Gedeans, minority Grand Gedeans, an honorable man, for his name to be denigrated like this, that they get family member 2,000 to kill him. For me, Pennue family, Doe family, extended family, friends that I know, such a thing would never happen in the family. Let's come to that. You get take me your possession where people are concocting things against me. So that the same lies are still continuing. This man that you're talking about, the senator elect, he was defeated by Zoe Emmanuel Pennue 2020, and those things stay in a political HIV that are put in a blood. So when Yemeni has ate, the AIDS are eating you up and no tablet that day. So I'm not care what Yaya want to say.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to put the numbers out. But before we put the numbers out, I want to go to my brother, Charlie Udokla. Charlie, I like I said, I have 3 recordings here, 3 audio recordings. Okay?
I'll come in. Before Charlie come in, I just want to get my charger and get the phone charged. So when you go off, so they can say, oh, the man, time for us to talk. So if they not see me like I'm walking out to get a charger.
No problem, Honorable.
Okay. All right.
So we'll go to Charlie Udokla for now. I will take him from on air. When he come, I will see him and bring him. But Charlie, I got 3 recordings here. Each of the 3 recordings speak to different things. And I'm a little bit confused now. People calling from Queenembo and saying, oh, we are here. They're trying to force the woman to lie on you. Where is this thing going? What is the truth about it? What do you know?
Look, guessing the first and foremost, Charlie is a realist. I don't suppose so because in the depth of our Madison Graham. But from all indication, we sat down for 3 weeks. And this woman, when Zoe is doing wrong, this is the only person who can walk to Zoe and say, Zoe, what you are doing is not good. I've been having a lot of encounter with people about Zoe. But my brother, let me just tell you one thing. The chief of office staff of Honorable Madison Guion is a first cousin to my wife. Madison Guion, may his soul rest in peace, was a good big brother. We are all interrelated. So Zoe, I will know that Zoe has something to do with Madison Guion, then I will be standing behind Zoe. Everybody get their own people. Even a Dutch Bain, he has a friend that he died. People coming, claiming Zoe killing people. That was someone then I can just talk, loosely. I can tell them, Zoe killing our people, someone then writing, Zoe will finish our people. So all the people that are in Morovia here that live in Zoya, Zoe community member, Marshall Denny won Zoe 2014. Zoe killed him. 2014. And let me just tell you something, what is Zoe? There's something that Zoe forgot about. The election, I kept telling you and do your own background investigation. The election that brought Madison Guion as representative was not conducted by Alfred Donner. People can just lie. It was conducted by, that election was conducted by Annie Dennis. The reason why Alfred Donner conducted Zoe Pennue or 2020, the special senatorial election, was because Arthur Dweji was transferred from ZWEDRU because some of them, they felt insecure that when Arthur Dweji conduct Zoe election, it means that Zoe will win. So from their grandma, they transfer Arthur Dweji. And when they transfer Arthur Dweji, the woman who supposed to succeed Arthur Dweji to conduct the election, she was not well, and also she was incapacitated. So that what brought the third person, Alfred Donner as he was the logistic officer of NEG. He was not magistrate. The people call him NEG magistrate. They grant that people can lie. Alfred Donner was not magistrate ever. I challenge anybody. You hear me? So where Alfred Donner got to do with Zoe? Alfred Donner conducted the election, we won. He compiled a report and sent it to Morovia, and Zoe went to NEG, and that Alfred Donner, the people, nothing, no 1 point left on it. And still Zoe won, and the NEG certified Zoe. So you see how the people carrying the woman to Queenembo. The problem, you know, you play that audio. You play the audio. You saw what the people were planning. But the reason why, so we just sat down here, you think without doing our own investigation. But people will just sit down when they hear one man name, they just want to, oh, that a man, that a man, that a man. Why are they one man? Why are they one man? That's what the man explaining tonight. You want to tell me if somebody going into election with somebody, there's no need for people to come to get in election. Those of you in the diaspora, you forget about running. If Mary Johnson came here, they feel that she won. That John Bonnet was sitting down there when Mary Johnson came for a job. So it means that Mary Johnson is a witchcraft. When you run it against somebody, then you witchcraft. Or if you sponsor somebody against somebody, then you witchcraft. 2014 election or 2014 election, honorable our late brother, he supported Marshall Dennis. 2020 he supported Yaya. He did not support Zoe. So when Zoe, even I was not, you know, in favor of it. If Zoe chose to support somebody in election, those are competitive competition. It got nothing to do with which. But yeah, are we now? Instead of we going, you know, and planning how to bury our brother, everybody now is focusing on Zoe. So if you focusing, somebody calling me, don't come and kneel again because you supporting Zoe. So you supporting somebody says Zoe kill the person blindly. You want to denigrate somebody's character. And the person, let me just tell you one thing too. The same way you supporting somebody, that the person is related, you are related to the person, I'm related to Zoe. But I will not compromise our relationship because I want to put my character at stake.
Okay,
so, Mr. Gerald, another thing I sent to you, they are coming all small. They are coming, I send you a screenshot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they are accusing somebody of sending the last bullet to the honorable man. And the screenshot
I will read that. I will read that on air, but we have me bring honorable Pennue here. We have a caller on the line here. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I think it's Mark. I'm calling from Jersey.
Okay. Go ahead, Mike.
First of all, I want to ask, where GEDEH is speaking from the Monrovia or from the States?
From Monrovia.
Okay. You see, Mr. Jerry, we are Grand Gedeans. The first thing they say, they got recording that is going around here, but people play to lie on him. You know, this Zoe name is a big name and been going around in the Grand Gedeans Association, and one in Monrovia for a while now.
Okay.
For him to come and say they have the line tape that going around.
Hello?
My thing, my thing is that we
no, wait a minute. Let's correct the information. Let's correct the information. So they didn't say they have a line tape going around. He didn't say they have a line tape. He said, listen, I want to correct the information so that people will not what they call. You hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, very clear.
Okay.
Yeah, very clear.
What he said is not, he didn't say they have a line tape going around. He said there are a lot of tapes recording that I have more than what you have.
What did he say?
But we're going to bring that all later on after the burial of my children. That's what he said. Go ahead, complete your comment.
Okay, okay. So if you say a lot of recording going around, and one thing they say they see the club and be on a play devil advocate here. They see the club in talk on the thing. When Monrovia they are called now with people over there, send in Monrovia and called now had a family meeting, come with one statement and say okay, they do this one to the club with him.
So let me ask you a question, Mike. Let me ask you a question. Mike, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so the recording I have that it came from Queenable when Zoe was not there, when Challenge Duga was not there. Are you saying that recording was made long time to cover up Zoe?
It's like the comment says this man is there for a very long time. They might say started a long time. So for Challenge to start speaking now, says you're not too yellow because the man said the military election and the man got sick. It's not that they go election. So they come on a good plan because for me, it's still long to respond to these things.
So let me ask you my last question before I let you go. And that's how I do, guys. I engage people. I engage people because you guys know me about that. So are you saying because says you're black, which means the situation has already passed and you want to comment on it? Are you saying because he didn't comment immediately when Guyon died, so he can't comment on it again? He can't make any clarification. He can't defend himself.
No, it's indefensible. What happened before Guyon would die? Guyon spoke on these things. Guyon spoke on these things in our life. So you are the man is there now. You cannot question. You cannot answer question. You cannot take question. When the man was alive, he spoke about this thing. He mentioned it. He indirectly mentioned Pennue. Pennue came out and said things. The man is there now. So like one person talking, the man talking indirectly. On some conferences we call the man in directly. And he listens to this conference. He claims that he's not on Facebook, but he always listens to Facebook posts. So the center not believe what I listened to what he posted yesterday that he don't on Facebook. People can tell you news from Facebook. He should start playing game. He got all his chief of staff on Facebook, all his office staff on Facebook. So there's nothing on Facebook that he don't hear. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mark Dilley. Pennue, you want to respond to that?
Yes, I want to respond to that. In the first place, may so rest in peace, Madison Guyon. According to him, that the man accused me indirectly. And you're talking about vandalizing somebody's car or doing this to the person. The man, he was my colleague. What's stopping saying you want to invest for us to go that route? What's stopping at the time to accuse me direct so the police could carry on the investigation? What's stopping? So anybody say somebody passed around my house, they looted my house, that crown person. So Mojel Jomo, they say yes, that crown person. So who knows? The man he was a politician. Apparently he playing devil stand-up game to buy sympathy. And let me tell you, if you ever been to Liberia or you been involved in Grand Gedeans politics or Liberian politics, my name is a big political need. People need my name to buy sympathy for people to follow them. I get a lot of supporters. So those who we mind, when you say anything against me, they will drop and they will join you. That's why they've been doing over the years. So it's not a strange thing to say, says you're a black tree. No. Say you've been listening to it, you're Liberian, you're Grand Gedeans. When last you are placed call to investigate what's going on among the Grand Gedeans legislative caucus. But I will not accuse directly. Even all the things are going on, no Guyon family have come out to me. All the thing we're talking because being a leader of the people, I just have to come to talk to some intelligent Grand Gedeans who need to hear my voice. That's why I'm on the show. And I do not hold anybody explanation if I'm not on Facebook or on Facebook. I can afford to buy a telephone that will get me on Facebook. So when I say I'm not on Facebook, you can tell me, so my chief of office staff, is he living with me? My office staff, are they living with me? Even my wife telephone is not for me. She can just give me a message from there. So if I'm on Facebook, I'll tell you I'm on Facebook. Are you going to do what? If I'm saying I'm on Facebook, will you block me? So in the first place, I beg you, let's take prejudice and envy and jealousy from the issue. Let's face reality. According to yourself, according to your own statement, I will accuse me directly. I will not accuse directly. So that's your answer. But please, I'm coming. Let me get you a message. Saying we want to be fair, they don't try to prevail on the government to investigate the donor family that were arrested, that been behind bar or that are on bail. So all the Grand Gedeans, you let's stay on that too, so you can know the reality. Those I want to know the reality, and I continue to tell you.
Thank you very much, Honorable. We're going to limit the phone calls and the response because we want to ask you more questions. Let me go to
and Gizem.
Yeah, let me go to the line. I'll come to you. Don't worry, I'll come to you. Let me go to 423 and the last 4 digits 0035. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gizem. This is Othello Brown.
Othello Brown, speak on.
Yeah, I want to tell the honorable man, thank you. You know, what happened in the country, we all know, because I've been involved in great step politics since 2005. And we all know the works of the honorable man. Honorable man has long record of carrying people 6 feet. But what I want to tell my honorable man, because I've been his legal advisor since 2006. I want to tell my honorable man that I'm begging. I'm actually begging him to please do his best as a legislator and as a senator of Grand Gedeans County, that our brotherhood be getting general. All his entitlement from the House of Legislature, getting them first, and the promise to receive it, and then he be led to rest peacefully, and then whatsoever will come after, we can live together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Othello Brown. Thank you very much, Othello Brown. Let me go to the next number here, 659. 659-5072. What is your name and where are you calling from? We don't have a lot of time. 401-5072. 401-5072. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Arthur Tentic. Go ahead, my brother.
Arthur Tentic.
Speak on.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jesse, and thank you, Senator Pennue. Actually, I have been following the happenings back home, especially from the
you got 1 minute, sir.
Issue. Yeah, and I think what the senator said to me, it makes sense, and I've been following those issues back home. It is always our tendency to cast blame on each other when we don't have proof. And it is a saying in our dialect that if you want to recognize the tree, go under the tree and see what type of tree it is. You cannot be in a distance point and identify a tree. Since 1992, I have known Senator Zoe Pennue.
Arthur, go ahead. Go ahead, Arthur. Okay. I guess Arthur is he left me. Let me go to 267. 267. I will come to the Liberian number, but please hold on there. Liberian number, please hold on there. 267 9472. 9472. Is that Jim City?
Jim City.
Yeah, Jim City, speak on.
72. Yeah, this is Jim City. Good evening, Honorable Pennue. This is Jim City.
I want you to speak a little bit louder, Jimmy, so he can hear you.
Clarify the religion. All right. I would like for Honorable Pennue to please clarify the dismissal of hero balloting going on at Honorable Isaac Yenabo office.
What do you want him to clarify? What do you want him to clarify?
That he told Honorable Yenabo to, because hero was the enemy, that he should be fired, whether that's true or false.
Okay.
The second one, you should please clarify what I told Nathan Marquez not to get hero job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jim City. The first question is Honorable Pennue. I don't know if you want to speak now. We can wait until everybody.
Yes. I do not want to forget. Let me go to them, please.
Okay. So the first one
in the first place, if I please try, I stand to be corrected. It said I should respond to the allegation if I want to the former senator asked when you're able to dismiss Hero Madison Gwion.
Yes, that's the question.
Before I answer, I want to lay a premise because that legislative politics is talking about. So you need to be educated legislatively. In the first place, every senator or representatives, he or she runs their own office and they appoint their own people, their own staff, their personal staff. And when I said when Yinabo was a senator, I was a representative. And it's not only one who recommended people to work in Ass's office, but it's not only one who told us to dismiss people. Sometimes people are in, sometimes people can lie on credential. Some people they lie that they don't get this degree in this. When the boss or the employer find out, and you can be dismissed for that. But for your answer, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, I do not go to trivial things when I'm thinking of bigger things. So it's not my doing. I'm always helping people. Let me come to the question that I never understood, that I told Nathaniel McGill to dismiss or not to give people a job. Who?
To not give Era Madison Green a job.
In the first place, Madison, may so rest in peace. Madison, the outgoing senator, Dennis, I met them in the party. I just joined the party in 2020 during the special senatorial elections. When it comes to party politics, they are senior. Nathaniel McGill and myself, our friendship, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue and Nathaniel McGill, is the two different things when it comes to politics. We are friends. What power do I have? McGill take order from His Excellency, the outgoing president. So if President Weah, who the Grand Gedeans voted from 2006 to 2018, if one Grand Gedeans is qualified, if President Weah wants to appoint that person as Deputy Minister or Managing Director, is McGill, who is just a former Chief of Officer to a president, he the one who going to stop it? All those things are just fallacies.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pennue. Thank you very much. Let me go to the
Liberian. Gibson, our crown people get a parable. This is a crown show. We talk Grand Gedeans. About 12 or about lot 12. You're up on Nathaniel McGill, when you're Minister of State / Chief of Officer to President George Manuel Weah, McGill, I helped a lot of Grand Gedeans through my instrumentality. But some people on their own job, they do not like for their names to be mentioned. But if you went to Social Security, go there, say, I want to see go to the Director General, send you in Morovia, say, please call the crown people that I employ. I want to talk to my people. I'm a journalist. Out of 100%, I will show 95% were recommended by Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. If you went to the port, listen, if you went to the port, National Port Authority, the same should be conducted. Say, I want to see the crown people I employ from 2005 to 2023. Out of the 100%, 75% was recommended by Zoe Emmanuel Pennue and they are employed. If you went to LPRC, same should be conducted. You cannot rub your own spit on your hand and put it by your mouth. Then what's the essence of putting it out? We cannot help our people, and they're on radio. I have that person. I have that people. Some people believe in confidentiality. They do not want to help their family. But hundreds of Grand Gedeans that are recommended I get jobs in the past government, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and present government. And by the grace of God, that skill, that wisdom, that blessing that God gave me, even the Unity Party government are taking over on the 22nd of January. Crowd people will be benefited. I'm the political bridge in government, and that bridge it will be used. So I can show them. I can't sack people, but I promote people. I put food on people's tables.
Thank you very much, Honorable. We'll take the call from Liberia here. Caller 9434. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from Liberia?
Egmont is my name. I call from single village to be precise.
Okay, Egmont, go ahead. Speak on.
Yeah, I want to extend my thanks and appreciation to the honorable man, Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, and that of Cherry Joker.
Okay, go ahead. Speak on. That's it? Hello? Okay, so let me go to yeah, thank you. Yeah, go ahead, speak on now. We don't have a lot of time.
Hello?
Go ahead, speak on. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can't get you.
All right, I can't get him. There's nothing I can do about it. Let me go to last two numbers, and then we'll call it a day. 502-4714. This is Tali. Caller, what's your name? Give your full name and tell me where you're calling from. Is this Tali? I can't hear him. I don't know who's hearing him. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me see here if I can grab him quickly.
Trusting freeconferencecall.com. We're helping people around the world communicate for free. There are 2 participants in the conference. Please announce yourself.
502-4714. Caller, what's your name?
Oh, this is Morris.
Morris, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Jerry, you hearing me? This is Morris. I'm speaking from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yes, go ahead, my brother. We're hearing you. We're hearing you.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Then, I think Honorable Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, I think I voted for him in 2005, 2011 to go to the United States of America.
Okay.
Then first they appreciate what all you're doing for Grand. Then first they appreciate what all you're doing for Grand Gedeans County.
Okay.
I want him for him to be brief. When he has seen Honorable Emmanuel going home before they elected into office. I know you may say you don't know what really killed him, or then he be brief to us for his own analysis. Then he tell at least then be brief for his own analysis what he thinks that killed Emmanuel well.
Okay. I will see if because you know.
Let me come in. In the first place, the last part that I will start where I'll go to the beginning of a question. In the first place, I'm not a medical doctor. He was not now dead in the Pennue clinic or Pennue hospital. Those are talking to Ghana. You can call them and ask. First place, where the people lie that when I traveled to India, I went behind to India. At last, our dear friend and brother, he died in Ghana. That the first lies. 2, my last time seeing Hero Madison Gwen, may so rest in peace. On the 1st of October 2023, when President George Manuel Weah visited Grand Gedeans for the campaign tour, all of them met at the stage. We were sitting at the platform. I was sitting right by President Weah. He was sitting my far left. We were the platform guests. That my last time seeing him. So again, he was not pronounced dead at the Pennue Hospital or also Pennue Clinic. So those are talking to Ghana, please ask them to give you the cause of death.
I totally agree. I don't think we're going to go into that because
I already answered him. You got an answer. And
515. 2 seconds to the last person. 515-6961. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you, Mr. Jeru. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jeru. This is Mark Blavely, and I'm calling from Des Moines, Iowa. Let me say good evening to the honorable man, Honorable Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, and Honorable GEDEH. Mr. Jubla, this is the incoming.
Yeah, incoming. Don't call it last one. Incoming. Just say incoming.
I have one concern and I have one question. I will begin with a question. My question is, I'm asking the honorable man. Honorable man, since Honorable Emmanuel Pennue passed away, have you visited the bereaved family in Monrovia or by any means of communication, without telephone call, without message or anything? Have you done such in that regard?
Okay,
the comment here, Jeru, is that I want to join Anthony Otello Brown. I want the honorable man,
now that he has come on the show and telling Grand Gedeans that he has no stake in the dead realm, I want to join with tell us so that the Honorable Mayor, Honorable Zoe Emmanuel can use his influence so that Honorable Madison Graham benefits and whatever, because they are in the house there. They know what it kills when somebody passed away serving the state. I want the Honorable Man to use his influence and his authority so that his family and the people that Madison left behind to get his benefit. I think that is one of the things that is key right now. That people
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much. The Honorable will respond to that question later on. I want to move on to the next person. For those of you who are in Liberia,
Gibson, please. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. Please. In the first place, the statement. I will come to the statement. The proposal from my legal advisor in the United States, Othello Brown, the Grand Gedeans Legislative Caucus definitely will work together and make sure anything that concerns the benefit of the late Hero Madison Graham to be taken care of. As we speak, the government I cannot say it tonight because the second working Monday in January, the new leadership of the legislature, the speaker, deputy speaker, and the pro tem of the Liberian Senate, the election will be held. So if those things are completed, definitely anything that the late honorable is entitled to, the government is a responsible government, those things will be handled and they will get a benefit. When it comes to if I've called or if I've gone, my dear friend and brother, you gotta face the reality. Let's face reality. When all of us heard that our outstanding, one of the outstanding and brilliant brother from Grand Gedeans County passed off, all of us were in sympathy that morning. But the same thing I will say again, our Grand that say our law, say lies, like and destroy towns and villages. When our brother passed out in sympathy, hours later, they burned my house and then my $1 million house that I built for the past 17 years that I've been building. Let's forget about the properties. But tarnishing my reputation, my character that I built over the years in the Liberian community, international community. That's a reputation with few handful of people because of jealousy, envy, and prejudice. They want to destroy. And you guys in America, the way the few of you that went for resettlement when you are about teenager or youth, you're all breaking in America, you adapted yourself to the people's system. The way you can understand issue is not the way people understand issue on the ground. Just to go pick on the ballot from airport. They say late era Malaysian people, they insulted the speaker and the delegates that went for the ballot. I think you are aware. There are people that just sitting behind your family, inciting people to be insulting all around, accusing everybody. So Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Some of you in America, you're all breaking before you went to America, so you adapted yourself to the people's system. The way you are intelligent, there are other people in America with you. They say attitude they took from Liberia during the war. That why they're doing that, what bless them before everything you can take them from jail is because the people's system is very strong. Other than that, they'll be exhibiting that system all the time. So if so are gone down there, the only thing you yourself tonight you're going to be calling. But why Senator Pennue? He knows that the people allegedly accusing him. Then he say you go there. What you want to prove? So what's open want to prove? Unless those that carry rumors around, because it's not a Goyon family, nobody will come up to accuse me directly. Those that carrying the rumor around to say we need all Grand Gedeans to come together, including our senior senator, then The family call me, I can go there, but I will not take it upon myself. Then when I'm going there, the security of the state, the Liberian people, some fair Grand Gedeans, those that believe in fairness, those that don't believe in lies and prejudice, they will stand by me in case of any eventuality. But I will not take it upon myself to go there.
Thank you very much, the Senator. Look, guys, it's kind of late here, even though he said he will answer your questions. But I want to have these people. I don't want you to call anymore. So beside this, but I only want to take one more call from Liberia. If you don't know, the number is 0881 301000. 0881 301000. If you are in ZWEDRU, I want you to call tonight and say, Honorable Zoe Pennue, I know you did this thing. We want to hear that tonight. If you are there, if you have evidence tonight, you can call tonight. If you were present when he was giving people money, elders money, say, Honorable Pennue, I was there when you gave 2,000 to the elders. Let's finish this thing once for all tonight. We want to make sure that it come out and it come out clean tonight. So if you are in ZWEDRU tonight, I want you to call. Let me go to the Liberian number before I go to any other person. Caller from Liberia, 8053. What's your name and where are you calling from? Caller, what's your name? You stop listening to your set because you will be confused. Listen through the phone. Okay, he's gone. Let me go to Ato Tente. Ato Tente, you were speaking when you left. So I want you to end your comment. Ato Tente, are you there? Ato Tente is now.
Yeah, I guess I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. I gave you 30 seconds to end your comment.
Thank you. Thank you. And so, as I was saying, I've been knowing Honorable Pennue, even though I'll not be in Liberia during election day to vote for him, and we all have of friends. But our people have the tendencies of just accusing people falsely. They follow everything, starting from African donor issue. Why will somebody brother carry him to the same bush and somebody who doesn't know about it, you accusing the person from all the way Morovia? And I mean, people need to be careful how to address our leaders and our citizens. This is not a good thing. Like the senator said, what we can do is for brother to get to have to be eating. And after that, the truth will be true. People should start pointing first about us. If you don't like the man, don't push him to death. And pushing somebody to death. That's what I want to say tonight. I mean, why the government is doing this? But after the not thing, when the family were having meeting, I heard certain things they were saying. Why is the man white was saying something, they were saying different things. I listened to that thing. People were pushing out, want to say things that you were not supposed to say. In our meeting. So let the people be, let the senator be, and those who think, who did those things, God will point out one of those things. But you must start pinpointing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I attended that. I will take one more call from Liberia and one more from America, and that's it. Please do not call again. Let me go to this caller from Liberia. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, and I appreciate the spending time for the clarity that you made on some of the allegations. My only concern is that you will always say that you have recalling in your possession some allegations that's made. I play them because there's a good thing for all as a county that people will say things that they don't have proof. People will say things behind door and they will not come in the public to say it. It is not good that you talk right, then you pull your hand behind your back. We as a county, we as a people county, and some of these things that are going on, it's not good for us. It's very embarrassing. So, of what they are saying, let somebody come on and go straight to the senator. Senator is not above the law. But to blame on speculation, coming lies, and not want to come on, it's not good. So we have been totally environment for the past time, especially the one that led to burning people's personal property. That is not good. We should be a law-abiding citizen. And there's not a first time of people, they're taking law from their own hands. The fact that the police station is not a good thing for our county. So if they know that senator is responsible, let it come up boldly and go to him. It's not about the law. And for them to continue to do this thing that would not take our county good. So my request to the senator is that they should forget about whatever people been saying. And I think, like he said, some of the people doing it out of jealousy because when they cannot come out to say exactly what they are saying, it means they don't have proof. So let's see how we can get the honorable man to be taken better Madison Bullion. Because of that man, he said the county and it's a citizen of Grand Gedeans. So he has passed. What we need to do now is to rally around the family to see how you can hire a detective terror.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Listen, one more request to all of you in Grand Gedeans right now. If you are in ZWEDRU, if you are in any part of Grand Gedeans, in Jaudi, in Zaitan, any part of Queenable Town, any part of Bason District Town, any part of Chen District, if you saw Zoe Pennue giving $2,000 to the elders, I want you to come out now. If you don't come out tonight, hold your peace forever. If you saw Zoe Pennue going in a bush and taking medicine, if you have reason to believe that this is your check, this is your chance tonight. Come out, call from Grand Gedeans, and let's confront the honorable man tonight. And don't talk in the corner. Don't say, oh, in the corner, I'm talking. No. He's here now. He's here right in front of you. Come out and tell him, Mr. Zoe Pennue, Senator Zoe Pennue, I was there. You gave the people money so they can hire your name. I was there. You told the people not to call your name. I was there when you carried the man to medicine man. I was there. I want you to say that tonight. You have your chance, oh. If you don't speak tonight, you must hold your peace forever. Let me go to the last caller from America. And if nobody calls from Grand Gedeans, we will go to the honorable man for his final comment. Let me go to 612-9750. That's Bobby Sinturi. Mactudi, how you doing tonight? Mactudi, are you there? Bobby, are you there? Oh, Bobby, if you're not there, then we'll go. Because we don't have a lot of time here. Okay. Bobby Tudi is, I don't know what happened to him. But Honorable,
let me go in small, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want you to come to small. But Honorable, don't you think there's a best chance tonight? It's the best chance tonight for them to say, I was there when the man gave the $2,000. I was there when he gave the $5,000. In fact, people taking the money.
Not even the 2,000. But since I bet with Zoe Pennue, all the cow that Zoe Pennue can kill, all the one can put the medicine inside. It's not because I get crowd. That's why I can buy the cow for us to enjoy ourselves. I hear somebody tell me that Zoe Pennue lying, horse infant. Nobody can go around him. Children can lose when he is ZWEDRU. Yes, somebody come out to me and say, people who bear with me, people who not even in my camp again, that break away from me. Let them be brave and calm. And say, so you are sending me to medicine man, I can prove it. Jeru, in the first place, our people just believe in last, second to the last caller, or the second caller before Bobby. I don't know where you call him from. Yes, Jeru, our people just believe in lies. It's getting bad off. In the first place, all of them sadly is ZWEDRU. The lady that they accused, I'm not a spokesperson for the lady. Don't get me wrong. The lady that were accused, the woman, when someone took the woman back to Queenable, when the court said to them that you should bring the woman living body, the woman went to court in ZWEDRU. Anybody in ZWEDRU that know the story, I've not been to ZWEDRU. It's the same information that coming there, so I stand to be corrected. The woman went to the court, and the Chen family, some of them went there. And the judge asked, Judge why? He asked, now which one of you here accusing the woman? Brother Jeru, for hours, according to the people, nobody able to stand up to say we the one accusing the woman. They went and killed the woman brother in ZWEDRU the same day when they were burning houses and vandalizing homes. Where on the song somebody will hang that said, you now go call police, he took the body, lay it down. Who does that? What kind of law will set you free? How? All the people that have been hanging and say around the world, pictures can be shown. Police can go on the scene before government can take decision and ask the city police to do the work. How? Jerry, I want to say this tonight. I challenge, be my past supporter or present, that I ever sent any of them to go to say, look, they my follower. A web too far, man. You not deserve the woman here. So you my boy, man. They get here, you my brother in my room. Then I come and say it tonight. If I ever send anybody go make medicine, go make sacrifice with chicken before I win election, Jeru, my unborn generation, if someone somewhere doing it for me that your business, I don't know about it. But as Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, if I not take my money to go give to prayer woman to even pray, that something where they can be letting candle or murder, this and that. I don't believe in those things. I wouldn't believe in one God that myself I'm serving. If you know all those things where your child or your son or your daughters are not too prominent, that God has brought me to that level. So I don't believe in those things. I'm an African. I'm a 100% crown. Great-great-grandparent, I never, my mom, even my great-grandparent never saw. We believe all of us they were crowned. So myself, I'm a crown man. Yes, I'm an African. They say African science. It's like everybody is civilization, but not everybody civilized. So you tell me everybody follows a no book? No. So because I'm an African, I'm a believing African science. I said no to that. I came to prominent through God's power, through God's grace. The grace that upon me, there I'm saying it tonight to those who claim that I'm a political enemy, they want to see my grave. If God called me tonight, nobody should accuse anybody. That's the time the women are designated for me to go. Nobody should denigrate my body. Even those that have been running against me, 200 persons, 125, 300 persons, they do not have control over my life. Going against me does not mean that they won't see my grave. No. It's political competition. Since I believe in it, they believe in it too. That's why they run against me. And let them wait. We must start denigrating Grand Gedeans County. Because they want to open your fought me through battle bars or buses. Up to now, I stay standing politically. So we shouldn't behave like Liberian people and Samuel Doe. How they behaved as Doe. 1989, I was 15 years old. I can still remember when I listened to the radio. May his soul rest in peace. Samuel Doe said, and I quote, that 1990, because the war came 1988, 89, and he said 1990, I will not run. He said 1990, I will not run. You not leave war, you shouldn't spoil our country. Liberian people said no. Today, Liberia is the least developed country in West Africa. I'm not even talking about other countries. Just West Africa. All the countries we share border with, they are well developed. If you went to Abidjan today, you will feel that you're in Paris. The only difference, you'll see the black people that are walking, that are speaking Kran, that are speaking Kru, that are speaking Gribble, that are speaking Kiwi in Abidjan. That's the same thing our people are doing. Because they want to open, you're not able to meet through the battle bars. So you think you can denigrate my knee, but going now to score my knee, you're denigrated the whole county. Every part, the 16 tribes in Liberia, the rest of the 15 talking bad about us. How we are disgruntled, we are not civilized. They want to open up. Your way 2029, if God give me long life and good health, if I tell you I'm taking part, you can't with one candidate. Even if you can't with one candidate, God say I will be, nobody can stop it. You can come in Dawson. If God say I will be, Gibson, in the first place when they go run campaign, follow the tips. Oh, the winning thing, you shouldn't mind people who can give money. What should I give my people? Your part, you say you get your self-proclaimed degree, PhD, master degree. How will I be educated and go in the county? Insane when you go speak tense. Who will listen to me? So I go to speak my crown, I speak my little English. We speak our broken English, they vote for me. So protect my star. But to say I'll be lion, so that killer, so that killer will not be a husband, will not be there for 12 to 13 years. Gibson, let all of them who lie on me, let carry our cars to Sexton River tonight and parking. And the Mojay announced that graduate legislative caucus from Sexton River to ZWEDRU, the 5 of us or the 4 of us, may his soul rest in peace. Who need they will be calling throughout. So Penuelo. That's my star. You can't take it from me. That's how I'm made by my mother and my father, and God come first. So Gibson, people who talking in America, oh, that's open. May I say, you know, to lose the protest. That time you are in Liberia. Gibson, thank God that people are increasing my power. For a representative to have gone among 29 senators to convince them to say, you remove your leader. It means bravo to the people of Grand Gedeans County at the time of representative. Of course. People know politics.
Senator Vote convinced 29 senators to kick Asa Inambo out. That particular story is not true because I covered that story as a journalist. I know the details. So
I just responded to those less basic people when they want people wake, they want eat free food and drink free liquor, they got to say things. In the first place, Gibson, the talking that I never gave, I make medicine to, because the question they got asked that somebody went on that mat and he saw free food and he decided to eat, and after eating for him to go, he got to say something. Oh, I was asking he never went with asking I gave that person a job. I Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. Why Zoe Pennue sacking and authorized the former chief officer challenge to remove him and sacking or letter? Why?
What are you talking about?
So one will ask me why you remove the man. I remove him because
what are you talking about? Okay.
You know, Gibson, I'm a politician. And people come over to say things about me, they want for me to call the need so they can get prominent. Because when I call the need to, oh, so people call the need to now, I'm not calling him. I'm a politician. My relevant are built over the years. Nobody going to share with me. All the people are calling my need. Yeah, the man come on my show. Yeah, the man do this. They want relevant. I will not get that relevant. I would not. It's very expensive to come. Politics, maintenance in politics is the politics. I'm team of politics for 18 years. Somebody will be in Iowa there. Your shoe, you in America, get somebody inside town, your shoe bent on the side. You're not wearing fitting clothes. You pass by somebody, they go past. That no people will get credence to. I said, no, I'm getting job. But you went in my office, and he stole from one, the lady that came to visit us, he put a hand in the woman's bed and took the woman's telephone. And when took my phone to call, and first started ringing your hand.
Okay, thank God that he got frozen. Thank God that he got frozen. So when he come back, we'll change the topic a little bit. So before I come to you, Cherry, I know the senator is frozen right now, and I know I can.
Today.
Okay, Senator, there's something I want to ask you whether you want to do it. Everybody say you should go and take Sasewu.
Sasewu? Yeah. In the first place, Gibson, I'm a lawmaker. Beside my issue, as Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, with the intelligence, with the experience, with the legislative politics, as a lawmaker, beside people with envious spirit and jealousy that say things, nobody can in front of me to walk to me as a family person. Because I understand the tradition. Somebody will come to me to say it's you. They will perform it, the near rises. But in the first place, I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawbreaker. Government made a law. Government made a law that nobody should test as a who. People, because they are ignorant, that you follow them. And ignorant of the law is not an excuse. No, it's not at all. So when they are ignorant, are not responsible for their misfortune. You have to tell the Constitution and read what the law says. A law is not by prejudice. Law is not made for one person. Just by jailhouse. Jail is not for anybody. If a president, if a vice president, if a speaker, if a lawmakers, if a senator, if a representative, if a common man, jailhouse. That's how the law looks. We made a law today. It's not for us. It's for any other citizen that will come, unless it's repealed. So people who claim me, oh, you pay my way to go Liberia, we will find 20,000 signatures. I beg them, man. I will tell 2,000 people in all to sign. They shouldn't waste their time. After 2 weeks after doing that kind of jobs, pay where you come to come get a signature so they can impeach me with an ignorance. Come. Somebody has not come to Liberia for the past 12, 13 years. If you want for the people to buy you free ticket, come with my road at $800 Liberian for US. Start putting people. You have no relevance on the ground. The same thing.
Let me make a bridge here with in conversation with Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. And listen, I want to make it last before I can have Honorable Pennue to give his final speech. If you are in Grand Gedeans tonight, you are hearing us on Flash FM. You are hearing us on the FM station inside town. You are hearing us on all our stations that have decided to carry us live. Or you are hearing us through this medium. And you believe, you know that Zoe Pennue gave the elders in Grand Gedeans $2,000 so that they can protect his name, not to call his name, that he the one that killed Madison Guion, but he want them to protect him. I want you to call, and the number I want you to call is 0881 301000. 0881 301000. If you also know that Zoe Pennue went in the bush, made medicine, and bewitched Madison Guion, and you have reasons to believe that, I want you to call tonight and confront your senator. Don't leave tonight without saying it. So while we are waiting for that kind of call, I'd like to go to Chelly Udokla first. Chelly, I would like to take your final statement before I let the senator complete.
Before Chelly comes in, yes. Please, Gibson, before Chelly comes in, I want you to also tell them that every cell phone number in Liberia is registered with the company. So if you're calling name and confronting me, your proof should be in your hand. And when you use a different person name, you use a different person telephone, you think you will not be traced. You will be traced. Not just to come online to lie and put telephone and tell the same company inside.
I'm in Liberia.
So they should be told
who that number is registered to. So if you talk Gibson Jerry number and call and say, yes, I'm the ones open, I know about it. We'll trace Gibson number, and if Gibson cannot produce you, Gibson is going to be in trouble for letting his number to be used by someone who cannot show their face. That one we know about.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Very good.
So, Mr. Chelly Udokla, look, I decided that I decided to make this challenge because people should be brave to come out to say something. And I call on Senator Yaya too. I call on Senator Yaya to call and say, yes, Joe, I'm your senator. I'm also a senator. And so Errol told me that he gave them money. He can call too. I gave that opportunity to him.
Yeah.
Okay, Gibson. Thank you very much. Yeah. To show that you are a mature journalist. You know, people got podcast show, they got all type of show they call themselves, and no journalists boasting, gallivanting on Facebook. You know, when I had my I knew that it was going to happen because I know that any journalist that does not protect, your guests after the show, then you will go and organize show for them to denigrate somebody that you invited on your show. Now, what happened to print also? You see my face tonight. This is how Chelly Udokla looks. You get me? But after my show, they already print about organization. He say I was drunk on a show. I stayed 4 hours. So we are not protected.
We're not find again.
Yeah, we are not protected. And let me just tell you one thing. Some of them that are talking down there, they saw me during the electionary period of 2015 in America when I was chairman of the election commission. So was I drunk? I was talking to you. All of you in America down there, I'm more strange person to you. More especially getting general. If somebody accuses you falsely or your relative falsely, it can make you vexed. You want to tell if you don't see it, somebody says you see, then you know you don't see it. You can be aggressive. So if I went on somebody's show, I know I play for him, and I know that he's a bias, and he criminalize some people on a show. He used the show to demonize my little brother. He used the show since 2020. He did not succeed. So I went on a show. I went there, with my bazooka. I went there with my intellectual, character. You think I'm going to go on a show to act like a small child? Then the next day, they party about it. The next day, he has an open mic, according to him, and telling people, you see a face, he drunk. In the first place, some of them who do all those things, you want to tell me the way some of them don't get children, they don't born children now. So we must tell them that they are witchcraft too. Because if you don't get child don't cry in your house. Are you a witchcraft? Somebody, you're not getting serious. When I'm in your show, no child can pass. Nobody can destroy you. And, you know, so we should tell you that witchcraft. People need to be careful when you want. Our own brother. Everybody respect this man here. The man who passed. Big Green will never come on your show to call. Opportunity Bear will never come on your show to call because those people, they are bereaved. But no other people who want to use their show, who want to use their death news, and you know, the kind of prominent by calling Zoe, ZWEDRU, our people will finish. Some of them wrote today. They put in Grand Gedeans. So when people finish in their matter, then all the people then are dancing here. Then what's Zoran? The man who wants Zoe, what's Zoran kill him? I want to send out this caveat to everyone in America and whatsoever you find yourself. This is challenge, Doga. You go up, you come down, something that you ain't like brother down there. Zoe paying your rent, Zoe giving you money. I don't work with Zoe. Even when Zoe giving money, you pay my rent. Now my little brother, look for your own brother, and they put in your letter. Your council they will pay your rent now. What you gotta do with me? Yeah, so Gete, I want to thank you very much. This is a fine show, and we know when we leave from your show tomorrow, you will not organize bandits and criminal gangs for them to come back to denigrate the senator. So we know when we finish with your show, the show finished. But some of them, we are not pretending on that show. So we'll go there after the show, then they will open and go there, then they micromanage people for them to call. So thank you very much, my brother. We need fair, journalists and fair place in what they are doing here. They're calling in America to say Zoe Emmanuel na witchcraft. Zoe Emmanuel is here tonight. Zoe Emmanuel say when you're ready, all of you should line up. So you go to settle the border so you will know whether you see witchcraft. And the video you are playing there now, we had all the things, but we were waiting after the burial. But since they're rushing out, they who claim to be bereaved family. I know, what would I know in a place that we know all Madison real people there, and we know those fake people there who want to come to Liberia, and they buying, soliciting money from people. They come in Liberia to remove or sitting senator. I challenge them. Nothing. Those are you giving money to those people there. That fiasco operation, some of them been down there, they don't want to, they finding means not to come. They are crisis opportunists. Those people, they are crisis opportunists. Thank you very much. Yes.
Charlie, let me read something before the honorable come in.
Thank you.
This is something that that has to do with a threat that was issued by one of our own brothers. I'm going to read that here. It says, and this one was written by James K. Queer.
Yeah.
And he said, the legacy must continue. He said, remember, I'm reading now, quoting him, just as your actions and inactions have resulted to our frustrations, we too will tell the public how you aided and abated these enemies. Your actions was the last bullet that took him to the great beyond. I believe you were talking to Madison Guion. Yeah. Let me tell you that he cried in your name till his death. He may have forgiven you, but he never forgot. But he never forgot what we did to him. I too, what you did to him, I too personally won't forget what you did by taking side with his enemies. He trusted you as a son like he did to every one of us, but yet you betray him. Madison Guion, God will expose them. Take blood kind in Grand Gedeans isn't trusted easily. Rest on father, teacher, and so this is a write-up by one of our brothers. Yes. The reason I'm reading it is because these kinds of writings, you said the man killed Madison, but Madison forgave him. I don't know how. I don't know how somebody who cry in your name. So I'm calling on, the reason I pull it up is I want to call on James Queer to call and tell us, was he present when Madison Guion was crying in Zoe's name? And can he confirm tonight for sure that he has the evidence that Zoe was actually responsible that took the man to the great beyond? James, if you are around, we are begging you to call tonight. Let's speak to our senator. Because this is how we do it. We speak to people's faces. And it is time. You have an opportunity. The glorious opportunity. You're not going to beat, nobody going to beat you. Nobody going to do anything. Just as you wrote. Yeah.
Before you come to that, before you get to Zoe, that what Zoe said, when someone said that plenty things will happen in the by-election, you saw that right out, and from among themselves on their own mat. You hear me? They are accusing another person of being the one that sent a letter to the honorable man. And before the honorable man died, you were crying in the questioning. Zoe is not the honorable man's son. You hear me? The person who wrote that, the person bad people, the writer bad people to, but he didn't know that people screenshot, already and kept it. So if from within themselves, in their own group, that somebody sent a letter to Madison, letter of resignation to the honorable man, and the honorable man yelled, said, wow, that you did this, and created a shock, and you were admitted at the 14 military hospital. Oh, so that was the person who talking to Ghana.
Yeah, I can't be Madison's son.
No, that's why I say you are.
It's not so. It's not so. It's not so. So the writer of that caption that you just read, the person who wrote it, if you know the person, you call the person, and they will give you their own side of the story. It's not the Madison member is so rest in peace that plenty of people kill him. People they are accusing each other now on their own mat. So that's it.
I see. I got it now.
Okay.
Just look at it and do your own analysis.
Yeah. I realized because he talking about son. I'm like, oh, Madison Guion son. I mean, is he a fatherly person? Okay. All right. Now I got it.
Now you
we can stay here the whole night. You promised to come 1 hour, but I can tell you are here more than 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Thank you for the time. But I would like to take your final comments. How would you like to talk to Grand Gedeans today about violence?
In the first place, thank you, Brother Gibson, and thank you to all the listeners. And I want to take this time to appreciate all of my supporters in the diaspora, in Liberia, in Monrovia, in Grand Gedeans, and a part of the world. Those have been in sympathy with me for the bereavement of the Crown people, the ongoing of our representatives. Some of our colleagues from around the world have been calling me, and the vandalizer of my home and burning of my house and other people properties that got burned. Those of you that have been concerned, thank you very much. And now my party comes this evening. I continue to tell people I'm a leader. I'm a born leader. Go to Tucson, my schoolmate or my schoolmates, where myself went to school, like Christopher Bole in the States there with you. I'm a very pleasant person. I love people. And now, for me, confusion is not my portion. Henry Costa said, and I quote, that man can't talk all what we did for other people, but human being had to be satisfied. And as Zoe Emmanuel Pennue, I'm not responsible for anybody misfortune in life.
That one can make me laugh. Okay. I think he's frozen again. When the phone is hot, it freeze. When the internet is now what they call it, freeze. So
I think it's official. And you know, we stayed long here now, so I think now.
Yeah, I think we can call it.
I bring you all my name.
I want you to get rid of woman. When we get two hands. Yeah. So you hear me? Gibson, I just want to take this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of my supporters around the world, all of my sympathizers and my well wishers. I want to take this time tonight, and I want to tell them, let them be kind. This president then supporting for the past 17 to 18 years. The way they met me, the way they know me, that's how I still looking. I have not changed. Nothing is big past me. I'm not big past anything. I put my hope and aspiration in God's hands. Nobody are depending on to save me. I just said from the beginning of the show that Almighty God is my supreme court. So everything that is said about me, the truth will come out. Thank God that you have a show that all of people listen to it. I'm appealing to those people who can get in the street for justice. Let them please get in the street to ask the government. Thank God a new government will be into place few days, few weeks from now on. Let them please get in the street again peacefully. That those people that escorted Alfred Donor, that they caught with the app, the computer, telephone, shoes, and slept with him on the bed before he got missing. If that Zoe Emmanuel, my brother Kai Fale, my brother Chester Grant, my brother Arthur Dweji, if that we don't want to send them again, those same people like have been inciting people, you're not going to tell them, call our names, who will appear in court, then the evidences will be proven. But I believe those who are educated, sincere educated people without prejudice and jealousy, that are working very hard. Let Senator G. Alfonso Gay and former Senator Gay, I said Nabo there, that can demonstrate the education. They know, and they will analyze statements from people, not people who claim to be educated, but the project does everything because of elections or jealousy and envy. So I'm asking Grand Gedeans, let us respect one another. Let us put peace first. We must stop denigrating our county. Our dancers of all live in Liberia. We have other brothers and sisters from different counties. Every time Grand Gedeans do this, Bonnie Police Station doing this, attacking the judge, whom all the one is not good for us. I spoke first, and I told the public, and I told the international community, that it's not going family that burned my house, that vandalized my house. It's bandit, political rebels, looters, and criminals. So if I saw all the people coming on from the mat, say our people must be free, then you are contradicting yourselves. But I still with me on my statement. It's not a Goyen family, may it so rest in peace, that looted my house, vandalized my house, and burned my house, and burned other people's properties in ZWEDRU, and killed the man behind Zoe. And they say you are head. It's not Goyen family. It's the same people that are in jail. But the people that incited the people's children, those leaders, I'm praying, let them please. It's not my pleasure to see my kinsmen being bad. So let them try to do their best to go and get a bond, the proper bond, to get our sons and daughters from being bad so they can go through the court process in the future. But you cannot jump right and hide your hands. You guys are the leaders. Just to tell them to go on the bridge, to go cook on the bridge, all you can do for them, to send them $20 mobile money, but 16,000 for insuring bond. And that's the requirement of the court. It's the time now to show yourselves as leaders. Doing President we are runoff election. Some of you make good money out of George we are. The runoff election. You make $50,000-$60,000. You can afford to help your county. These are the reasons the people get problem with me. My colleagues in the Grand Gedeans politics. They are saying I can give money, and as continue to help people, it will be half of them will take me from power. So that's why all of them getting all together to get rid of me, but they are not God. Every time we go to election, the only message they can get the people, we're not talking about people who can just divide money. And it's my own political style. I believe in the Bible. Bless the hand again. So when you get it tonight, when I look at you, I give $20. The next 2-3 hours, I'll get $80 from somebody, $100. That's what I believe in. The Bible says, "What you believe in, I want to work with you."
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm asking all Grand Gedeans, let all of us be united. Put Grand Gedeans first, Grand Gedeans last. Let us stop lies and give our brother befitting burial. Please, Grand Gedeans. Please, Grand Gedeans, let us be united. If you get something against me, I'm not above the law. I just said it. Law is not made for one person. And ignorant of law is not an excuse for you to just go and vandalize people who are burn houses. You can't say because I'm 10 years old. No, they got juvenile jailhouse. You go there and tell 18 to investigate you. Then cruel men that looted Camo, Senator, Fair Basin, Jacuzzi top, all the things, buzzing class on the house. So then you say you are ignorant. The ignorant of the law is not an excuse. But I'm appealing to our brothers and sisters yesterday that are getting the street, going on the bridge will not solve the problem. You're trying to put Grand Gedeans against the central government to say we are disgruntled people, we are rude. Look at the letter that the Chief Justice wrote, Supreme Court. Can you imagine? The press statement.
Yeah,
we'll find and send it to you. Very good. Now instead of for us to go from place to place for us to get a befitting burial, good wakekeeping for our brother, see what the international community is saying about us. We are the face. Take it or leave it for now. Zoe Pennue is the face of Grand Gedeans County. On your show, put a question up. As any student in Liberia, say, please need every county and lawmaker. Beside their own relative, I will place call, but any other Liberian I will call, they say Zoe Emmanuel Pennue. That's how far God brought me. But I'm still appealing to the Grand Gedeans. Let us be our brother keepers. If besides Zoe Pennue, those properties that you destroy, are you giving job before you destroy it? But thank God, a minority that did it. It's not majority. But however, after the burial of our dear brother and a friend, when our time comes, we'll talk about it. Well, Grand Gedeans County, thank you. God bless you. I wish you a prosperous, happy New Year and Merry Christmas to all of you, be in the diaspora, be in Liberia. Thank you for this show. I will always be on your show if the need arises. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senator Zoe Pennue of Grand Gedeans County. Thank you, Mr. Chede Yudokra, International Director of the Pennue Movement. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. All right, so guys, there where we have it, and we are glad that Honorable Senator was able to come here and speak to the issue. If you're still not satisfied, well, you can, call him on another show, call on your show, and then you can question him. But tonight he spoke to it, and then we asked people to come out to all the allegations they've been making in America, in Liberia, in ZWEDRU, everywhere. Those of you have been making allegations, say, come up and speak to the man face tonight. Unfortunately, we didn't find somebody speaking to his face that, yes, Zoe, I was there when you did this. I knew that you gave this. I knew that you told the people this. I was there. I saw it. I heard it. And I knew it. My uncle was there. My father was there. My sister was there. None of you will come out tonight. This is what we call peddling information. When you peddle information that are misinformation, you make the whole country to collapse. And rumors, misinformation, disinformation has a way of destroying our neighborhood, our communities. I hope if you have evidence, you can come up and accuse him. He said, if you come to him and say, yes, I accuse you, you did it, then we'll take it from there. Whether you will take Sasihu or not, then the decision will be made. But if you are brave enough and you have the evidence, else hold your peace forever and stop peddling misinformation. Gibson Jeru, thank you very much, and bye-bye tonight.